The third person. The third person.
Third verse morning show. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Sorry.
Justin jumping the gun.
Jumping the gun off
rip.
pace, off rip. It's all happening. Either way. I'm Johnson Hunt.
I'm Stat Quo.
What's up, brother?
I'm cool, man. How you doing, dog?
I'm good, man.
How's your weekend, man?
Relaxing. It was a nice, relaxing weekend. What I do? I watched a little soccer. I'm enjoying the World Cup. I'm enjoying the World Cup a whole lot. What else did I do? I feel like I did more than I actually did. But more than anything else, just took time to like decompress and think about the week ahead. So it was good.
Me and Justin doing this thing where we don't speak on the weekends because every time we talk, it's a whole podcast.
Right.
I think we had like 4 episodes, and one of which didn't even come out last week. It was a private conversation with me, Justin, and Lupe. Right. Shout out to Lupe Fiasco. It was a great call we had. You know what I mean? Salute my guy. I know y'all. Some of y'all ain't feeling him, but man, his heart's in a good place. And you know, I think sometimes when you're trying to articulate certain things to the masses, certain things can be broken down and taken a different way. So, you know, I definitely got a lot of clarification from him, and we just had a lot of history. And it was great. It was like an hour 35 minutes. Justin thought it was fascinating.
Fascinating conversation.
Yeah, it was good.
That.
And just really grown men having a talk.
Right.
You know, and so it was dope, man. And us communicating our objective, my objective as a show, and then him telling me some of the questions that I had, like, what the fuck are you doing? So shout out to him, man. Shout out to Lupe. His love, and you know, once the smoke clear, he already said he gonna come sit down on the couch with us too. So it's just let the smoke clear out. Yeah, so let the smoke clear out, y'all. Chill out.
It's all happening.
Yeah.
It's all happening. Yeah, this week was one of the weekends. This rarely happens, and this is no shade because Brooklyn's my favorite place on the planet. I love New York. I miss people more than I miss the city, and I think it's just because of where I am in life at this point in time. Like when I was younger, running through New York, you know, pushing, trying to make it. You know, it was one energy. But I think at this point in my life, the city just has a different energy for me, or at least I have a different energy for the city. But still love the city. But this weekend was one of those weekends that I wish I was in the city. Like, there's been 2 of them this year. One, the Knicks winning the championship. I really wish I was in New York for that one. And 2, these run of Jay-Z shows. These shows look insane. Did you check any of the Hove concerts at Yankee Stadium?
I don't know if it's because I'm gotten older or maybe I'm part of the YouTube generation. I'm able to look at things and actually put myself there and feel comfortable at home when I'm doing it. So it's like I can go on YouTube and see a great, beautiful vacation place with the beach and the water. Yeah. And look at it, and it's like I went. It's kind of like how I felt about the Jay-Z thing. So I'm looking at it on TikTok because people was broadcasting the show live. I felt like I was there. I felt like I went. But without paying for parking, without paying $100 for a hot dog, without waiting 4 or 5 hours because a bunch of people tried to sneak in, so they had to push the concert back. You know, and y'all didn't get home till 4 or 5 in the morning from a Jay-Z show. I seen everybody y'all saw. I felt the electricity live from my phone. It was beautiful. And I didn't spend a dime. But all I paid for was my normal Wi-Fi. I want to thank Jay-Z and the good people at Rock Nation and Live Nation and all those brothers and sisters that allowed me to watch it from the comfort of my home. I appreciate y'all for bootlegging the show, because I, for one, was hopping from stream to stream, watching everybody. I seen everybody. I seen all of it. I saw the Nas mashup. Jermaine Dupri came out there. It was incredible. Usher came out there with no clothes on. It was rocking. Beyonce came out there, Blue playing the piano. Fantastic. Eminem, shout out to my family. The Nine was up there with him. Man, it was dope. I even got some behind the scenes stuff. Doechii took a picture. Top was there. I mean, I felt like I was there. What's up? I was dapping niggas up, air dapping at the crib. Shit was great. Fantastic. And none of y'all niggas germs got on me. So, you know what I'm saying? All y'all probably ate some tainted strawberries, and now y'all about to get that thing where everybody got diarrhea because y'all was out and about. And I was at the house. Get him home. Get him, Jay. I love old Jay-Z.
Oh man, yes, it was definitely. I mean, look, that's one of the cool things. We can watch things that we're not actually at, but there's nothing like big events like that in New York. Riding the subway up to the stadium. It might sound terrible right now in your mind, but that ritual, that aspect of it is actually pretty incredible. You know what I mean?
The rats, the urine, the trash on the street.
That's
bumping into some man with a horrible attitude that got in an argument with his wife, so now he wanted to take it out on you. The loud noises from the horns, the crazy smells, Indian food, Mexican food, Peruvian food, all together, and also dogs pissing and shitting on the sidewalk. Man, let's go, Hov. New York, woo-hoo, New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made.
It's an amazing city.
Pissy street, more rats than people. I'm cool.
It's awesome.
It's disgusting. More rats than people. I mean, in hip hop, we don't like rats, right? So why are we going to New York? I'm just saying, it's a whole indictment against rats and rap. And everybody don't want to be a rat, but then I'm gonna move to New York where there's more rats than people. This is a fact. I'm not making nothing up. There are more rats in New York City than there are people. Why would I want to live on that disgusting island? You drop a piece of bread, it's getting taken by the rats. I don't like rats. I don't want rats.
So which night do you think was better? How about this? Which was your favorite?
Well, for Jay-Z, the worst night was that freestyle where he did it and he incorporated
Kaepernick freestyle.
Leave Kaepernick alone. Don't do that.
Do we have that? Did I pull that Kaepernick freestyle? I'm not sure if I pulled it. Let me take a look.
Well, that was the worst of the three. Because of that, he shouldn't have done that.
So you don't think he should have freestyled about Cap or freestyled at all?
No, he should freestyle, of course. I mean, you love Jay-Z as a rapper. My thing is it's like he's letting us in too much, and that's a problem that I have. We think he's so cool. We think he's so unbothered. We think he doesn't care. This is the thing that he's put out. We think he's so above the fray. But when he comes down off of that perch and he sounds emotional, because like whenever somebody's directing vitriol or something negative towards you, the first thing a child would do is talk about, well, such and such did this. And that's kind of like how it felt. Like, oh, y'all mad at me, but I didn't do this, but he took the money. Well, of course he took the money, man. I he took the money. Niggas ain't got no fucking bread. Like, let it go. And then it's like, I had this argument personally, privately, when we had a conversation that he was talking about with the corporations, where he was saying, hey, well, y'all boycotting Target, but you're still going to Walmart and getting your groceries. So it's all the same. Now, I had that conversation privately. Me and you talked about that. That was the first thing I said. But I think it's irresponsible, right, to try to get the attention off of you to bring that to the public now and try to say we stupid. Oh, because we feel it this way, because his voice is too important for that.
Yeah.
And I don't think he needs to be addressing, because now he's addressing an invisible bully because he's talking about Twitter. Bruh, who are you talking to? If it's a direct person, yeah, but you can't. Nobody's gonna like everything you do. Somebody's gonna always have something to say. This is a reality that he should know already. And so he can do what he want to do. Yeah. It's just my opinion. Right?
No, I'm with you. I agree. In my head, I have Steve Rifkin with his Glock hands because he just fits. I think there's a disconnect with these guys when they get a certain level of wealth. That's what I see. But I agree with what you're saying.
But I'm watching certain people shut the fuck up. I know people, and I know people that have that. How many things are said about Eminem? He shuts the fuck up. How about Dr. Dre? He shuts the fuck up. It's a lot of people that got a lot of money and shuts the fuck up. And there's nothing that positive that comes out about when a billionaire gets and starts speaking and complaining. Nobody want to hear that. What happened when your man what's his name? From the Prime nigga, Amazon nigga,
Bezos. Man,
Bezos did an interview talking shit. Cost him $100 million, probably more than that. He had to pay $100 million, and the stock price went shot down because he running this motherfucking dick suckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, be quiet. So back on the original premise, that was the worst night because of that. And I believe the second night it was really good because Marshall came out. That was great. And then I think the third night was the best.
Yeah.
I'm I'm sure it wasn't the best for the people there because it was a 4-hour delay. But as far as like the cohesiveness and the show that I watched, and him, he just felt a lot more comfortable. I'm excited for the LA show. I'm sure he's gonna have Snoop,
You gonna go?
Kendrick, no, Dre. I'm sure Dre's gonna come out. I'm gonna go on my phone. Dog, I didn't go to the pop out. I don't want to be around all them niggas. I don't want to be around y'all.
You did go to Keisha Cole.
Bruh, and I reluctantly went to that. I don't want to be around. I don't want to be around all these people. I don't want all them germs on me.
We should go. We should definitely go for the show.
For what?
Content.
Hey man, what's up, dog?
We should go for content. We go for content.
That's you trying to coerce me to go because you know I don't want to go.
It's a good idea. We'll figure this out before.
I don't want to do none of that.
We
shit.
got some time. We'll figure it out.
No, I know.
It's all good.
You know, listen. You going? I'm sold out.
Wouldn't even worry about it right now.
I don't want to
have to discuss it.
Now I'm sweating because I don't.
We'll get there. It'll be a great time.
I hate the idea of being around all those people. It's so many people. That's why I didn't go to the Kanye thing. I forgot my guy. He had me tickets, backstage, all that to be with Kanye because he.
That's so far.
Yeah, what's the producer the kid that Kanye bought the song from? Man, I was helping with his career. I sent you a
producer that Kanye bought the song from.
On his new album. Anyway, he wanted me to go.
Yeah.
Go with them and all that. I ain't want, you know, no disrespect to Kanye. I didn't want to.
We'll figure it out. We got time. We got the show coming. It'll be good.
You'd be like, man, you crazy, man. Why you the bed, dog? The house.
It seems like people, even though the 4-hour delay sounds nuts. Like I couldn't imagine getting in early, listening to D Nice or whoever, and then 4 hours go, and then it's after midnight and you ain't heard Hove yet. Like people had to be taking naps in there. I want to say this real fast because I thought this was really interesting. This was a comment someone left on the video I made about this weekend and how epic this show seemed to be. And this comment here give you some insight into at least one version, one person's experience trying to navigate this 4-hour thing. So let me pull this over fast. All right, here it is. There's the comment. And the comment says, so big shout out to Janine9 says, I drove in from Connecticut to the Sunday night show, got there early, called D Nice set, things seemed on the up and up. Then the delay, hopped on Threads to see what was happening. Fans couldn't come in. Most of us inside waited patiently, drinking, scrolling, taking naps. Then suddenly after midnight, he finally appeared. Thank God. It was definitely one of the best concerts I've been to, and I've seen some legends, Prince, Luther Vandross, Sade, Janet Jackson, Wu-Tang, and others. Show ended at 3 a.m., walked out, no issues, got back to Connecticut around 5 a.m.
It's fantastic.
That's a fantastic, but it's like an amazing time that you may never want to have again. You know what I mean? Like, or maybe you want to get there as late as possible. Maybe you get there at midnight.
The only show that I regret not going to was Prince. Remember he was doing those 5-hour shows? It was like 5, and at the Forum, he was there for like 30 nights in a row, and he did $5 shows. And I was just like, oh man, I'll get to go, you know. And then he ended up, passing on. I really regret not doing that.
Yeah,
but this is no disrespect because I'm a Jay-Z fan. I never thought he was an electric performer. You know what I'm saying? He's just cool up there. He's not giving it to. He's not like when DMX was running across the stage, or even it's not that type of show. You know what I'm saying? He's just standing up there. It's not like with Busta and even with Marshall. It's a different type of energy with Jay. Jay's super cool. It's more about who he got coming out on the show. So I'm not really like, I love his music, and everybody knows Jay-Z is one of my goats, but I'm not like running my boy from Florida like, dog, I know you going to the whole show. Why? I can watch it. You can literally sit at the crib.
Right.
All your snacks that you got, personalized snacks that you like.
Right.
You ain't got to wonder if they got what you like. Damn, they ain't got the peanuts, man. No, you got that at the crib. All the drinks you like,
Personalized snack.
all the stuff you want at the house
Right.
is there. And you can just get your phone and sit there and watch it.
You can take a nap if you want to.
Dog, how fantastic is that? I fell asleep,
Right.
woke up. Oh, shit, for real. Damn. And guess what? What I missed? Somebody recorded. I could go back and watch it.
We want the joint.
I'm popping.
Never a line for the bathroom.
I ain't spent a dime. Didn't cost me shit. Didn't cost me nothing. Didn't pay to get in. No parking. Nothing.
Right.
I don't even understand why people want to go to shit.
You didn't have to worry about having to do number 2.
Dog.
Because that's always the thing when you go to festivals. You have to plan your eating
4 hours
for the type of bathroom you don't want to take.
A 4-hour delay.
Yeah.
Now you know somebody got there and got that dog.
You know what I mean?
Somebody went there and got that hot dog.
Terrible.
4 hours, dog getting up out of there. One way or the other. You either throwing it up or the dog got to go. You ain't just sitting on a dog for 4 hours. I'm just telling you, grown adults, not children, but grown people. You just can't eat a hot dog. It's just gonna sit on there for 4 hours. You just sitting around like this. Next thing you know, you squatting in where you don't want to be at.
Sauerkraut.
Come on, dog.
Relish.
Come on, bro. Ain't nothing worse than squatting in a public bathroom. And it's popping.
It's the worst.
It's crowded.
No, you got to be a janitor. Like you got to do the cleanup you got to do before you get comfortable.
And that toilet.
I'll be in there folding toilet paper, making like a little. I'm making a cushion around this joint.
Listen, toilet paper thinner than Paris Hilton.
Oh God.
Straight thin. Ain't nothing but this. No 2-ply.
No 2-ply.
A half a ply.
Right.
So you
got that budget ply.
You rolling it. You think you going back there safe. Next thing you know, hands is done.
Right.
And
don't let the person right before you pee with the toilet seat down and miss. Now you got to clean up.
Come on, you cleaning up.
It's crazy.
And you had a hot dog with sauerkraut.
That's the worst.
So I'm gonna tell you right now.
Right.
It ain't the freshest.
And let's hope the latch on the lock or the lock of the door works. Let's hope that works.
No, that happened to me before. The door didn't latch. So I'm sitting there. Motherfucker can't hit the door. Ah! Hey, bro, listen. I almost came up off of the dog. I jumped back. I hopped back off that thing, dog. And then when I hopped back, the toilet paper moved. So raw skin hit the seat. Oh,
it's like you got shot.
Oh, dog, like and it was cold. You know, it just hit. Oh shit. Oh. Oh. Dog, listen. That public bathroom is a mess. So I'm using the bathroom. I got a foot up like this here. I'm holding on, trying to keep it shut because it's keep opening. I'm trying to get it out. I'm squatting, ain't nothing. I'm grunting both sides. That was wild. God. You got it, dog. Listen, I'm just gonna be at the house, man. You know what I'm saying? Be at the house where I know if it's pee on the seats, it's me. You know what I mean? I did that. You know what I mean? I ain't gotta worry about the next man. I'm not really trying to roll up on the next man pee.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the public bathrooms really make you understand why a lot of women complain about their husbands.
Break it down.
I'm just gonna say this, man. Some of y'all irresponsible with your joints, okay? Grown men supposed to know. I understand a child, but the aiming is off. I should not walk into the toilet and it's yellow shit all over. It's Yellowstone Park everywhere in that thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the handle. How you get pee on the handle, dog?
Disrespectful.
How can you a grown man? You can't hit the hole.
They doing it on purpose.
First thing we learn how to do is hit the hole. Hit the hole, baby.
It's a big hole.
Big hole. Get in the hole.
You're right.
Get on the handle.
Right.
I touched the toilet. Why is it wet?
I never touched the toilet.
I'm talking about the handle to flush.
I use my foot.
Yeah, I mean, I started because you're done.
Especially post-COVID.
And the soap ain't right in there.
I don't know what nobody got.
The soap ain't right.
Yeah.
Even if and then like I said, I'm grown now. I like I gotta I got a thing to clean myself afterwards.
Right.
So you got that 1-ply. You walking around, you ain't right. You ain't right for the rest of the show. You sitting there squishing around. You need y'all to go back. It ain't all the way right. You ain't right for the whole show.
Right.
You greasy back there.
Definitely don't feel nearly as fly as you felt when you got there.
It's over with, dog.
I don't care what outfit you wore. You are downgraded.
Underwear through.
It's a wrap.
Just throw them underwear away. It ain't nothing you can do about it. Cause anybody watching them like, ugh, nasty nigga.
Right.
That's them 8th grade draws. That's back when you ain't know how to do yourself right. Shout out to my moms, man. I want to apologize, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't know what was going on back then. You know what I'm saying? It was straight streaks, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my moms for dealing with me as a young lad, not really knowing how to handle this business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I thought it was a one wipe and go system.
No.
You got to wipe till it's gone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's not what I was on as a young man. You know what I mean?
You were process oriented.
One wipe.
But you didn't understand the goal.
Patience. I lack patience.
You knew the routine.
Yeah.
You didn't know the objective.
One wipe, one swipe. You know what I'm saying? Like you swipe your card, get up out of there. You got to be patient. So I'm just saying, grown men, you have some etiquette, man. Because it's people that's using the bathroom after you. Can you please hit the hole? You know what I'm saying? Hit the hole. I don't need to be walking on the floor. I got all kind of, you know what I'm saying, stuff on my shoes. I got my I wear white sneakers. Who want yellow bottoms? You know
Nobody want yellow bottoms.
Who wants I don't want the yellow bottoms.
Red bottoms.
Red bottoms cool.
Gum bottoms.
Well. Now I heard that female bathroom get a little hectic.
I'm sure.
I've heard janitors talk about.
I bet it's louder than we think. Like if they have to sit down for number 1 and number 2, they probably don't distinguish the same way, and I'm sure it's much louder.
Well, this is the thing about a woman. Think about this: how many women be on dates? You know they don't be farting in front of the man, so you know it's a fart fest in that bathroom.
That's what I said. Louder.
You know, it's
louder.
It's going down.
It's louder than we think.
It's definitely going down because you know us. We gonna put it out and figure out what's going on. Who did that?
Right.
Knowing this up.
Yeah, we'll blame it on somebody else.
I did it plenty of times.
Take the wide step and blame it on you. Smell that guy right there.
Immediately, that's when you know they did it.
That's right.
Hey, you don't smell that? That means that's why whoever smelt it dealt it, because that's automatic. That's nasty. That's so gross. They need to spray up in here. But yeah,
homeboy got to take better care of himself.
Come on now, you got
to
to
know
do
what
right.
he's eating, but he needs to eat something different.
Smell like death, Deadpool.
The third Thursday.
Oh gosh, that was probably the wildest segment we had in a while.
I'm sweating.
That was you say you sweating?
I'm sweating just thinking about
thinking about the bathroom. Yankee Stadium bathroom, 4-hour delay. Jay-Z concert. Look at you.
Yankees. You know them Yankees. You know what they doing over there? Them Yankee doodles.
Oh my gosh.
Definitely not the movie.
Oh man, so there's a lot of big stories that have been going on. Jay-Z, obviously, his concert was one of them. Rihanna and Beyonce coming out on the same night. Like I don't know anyone else who could pull that. Pharrell talking about basically sending warning shots. He said, "I can't wait till you kill them all, Hov," when he was on stage.
Kill him.
Yeah, I guess Jay-Z's got some scores to settle. This is Jay-Z being outside. I'm sure Drake is in there somewhere. I hope he leaves Kaepernick alone or whatever. Don't even touch that because Kaepernick's out here actually doing real work on the ground, and you're on stage rapping. You're on stage with $3,000 tickets or whatever they are. But that to me was the first or one of the first indicators of something we all expected. I think we all figured that with this rollout and all these things that there's going to be a new Jay-Z album at some point that's coming. Jay-Z has now cut his hair. Beyonce cut his hair. Rose talking about his hair is cut. He's got his helmet on now and alludes to a new project. Do you think Jay-Z's going to drop another album? And what do you think it'll sound like?
I don't know if y'all have forgotten, but when Jay-Z's working on an album, he grows his hair. He's always done that. And when he's finished with the album, he cuts it. So it makes me feel like he's done with the album. So that's what I think is happening. And if this is a rollout for his albums, excellent rollout. I'm sure he's going to partner with some brand to make the numbers respectable. They'll be able to cheat so it looks like, it looks good. But so I'm happy he's continuing to put out music. I used to really have a issue with artists getting to a certain age and still making music, trying to be relevant. But I've since changed that stance because of some of the Clips project, Killer Mike's project, T.I.'s project. I'm watching some of the, I guess you would call elder statesmen, really put out some of their best music.
De La Soul.
De La Soul. Oh my God, I forgot about that. Yeah, that Mobb Deep album was good too.
Yeah, Mobb Deep was good.
It was probably one of the best. What they call it, post somebody
Posthumous.
Yeah, that was one of the better ones that I had heard. But so I've changed my stance on that. So I would be excited to hear it, especially considering I feel like the younger generation is not giving me what I need as a rap fan. So I have to get that fix from someone else, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm excited to hear it. I'm a Jay-Z fan. All the stuff he does or don't do politically, hey, you know, I don't know. I'm not really, I've been disappointed with some of the interviews or some of the things he said because it's not the person that I thought he was. And maybe that's my own problem. Maybe that's my issue for putting too much stock into what he said on the songs and me creating my own image of who this man is instead of, and I don't know the man. Maybe I should have just enjoyed the music for what it was and left it at that. Maybe it's my own problem.
I was thinking about this the other day, and you know, Jay-Z is just brilliant with words and rhymes, and he's great at song concepts. But I can't think of in my mind what I would want to hear from Hov right now. And I'm not saying that as a diss. Like in my mind, generally speaking, with most artists, I think about, oh, it'd be cool if they did something like this, right? Like going into the Drake album, I was like, oh, it'd be cool if he talked about something bigger than himself, or if he did, you know, things that I said, right? Going into the Dot album, I was like, yo, this would be dope if he had a whole bunch of hits on here, right? I think it's a good time to have a whole bunch of hits. Just really, like, I have these thoughts. J. Cole, same thing. I don't have that with Hov. I can't think of what I'd want to hear or expect to hear from a Hov album in 2026. Like, I have no clue.
Yeah, I got something for you.
Yeah.
Not to cut you off.
Yeah.
It's something that none of these guys have touched. These people need to start talking about how it feels to be them. How it feels to know that you can do and go and get everything you want and trying to find the next thing that brings you that type of excitement. They need to speak about losing the love for money, because when you have money, you lose the love for having money because you have it already.
You think they've lost the love for having money?
Yeah, because it has to be about something else. They have to create something else to keep them pushing and driving. So I would love to hear that something else. They don't talk about that on the records. They just like Future just did. They stay on what made them successful instead of having instead of taking the risk of saying, okay, this is where I am today. I'm on this boat. I'm on this plane. But I'm not fulfilled all the way. I don't feel the same way being able to go buy $1,000 pair of jeans that I felt when I couldn't get that. So what is that next thing? What do I want? You never hear Jay-Z talk about what he wants now. Just talk about what he has. And you hear these artists, they don't talk about what they want. Like Future whole album, it's supposed to be the real me, right? But what do you want? You ain't talking about love. Do you want love?
Well,
do you want
definitely
family?
Talked about building a bitch.
Yeah, but
he loves building a bitch,
bruh. I mean, I'm just saying, dog. And I we didn't talk about this, but I've never been that disappointed. I haven't been that disappointed in a very long time with music. I'm very disappointed in you, Future. And I don't care how many I heard academics say, well, some girls like it. I mean, some people gonna like anything. I just feel like you calling it the real me. I'm very disappointed at the fact that I didn't get none of you in there. I know we're gonna talk about it later on, but like I'm actually hurt as an AT alien.
Let's save it for that second.
Yeah, say that for that. But going back to Jay-Z, I want to hear what he wants. I want to hear how he's going about what he wants to get what he wants. I know what you have, but what do you want? What are you passionate about now? What is driving you? I want to hear more things personally about what you had to overcome as a celebrity. I want clarification on some of the things we seen. I want you to discuss. I want you to discuss your relationship with some of your in-laws or some of your family and that dynamic. That's what I want to hear from him. I want to hear how you feel to hear people talk about you publicly and knowing that you can't really say anything back. Damned if you do, damned if you don't, and how it makes you feel and the emotional shit that you go through battling yourself. Should you say something? Should you not say something? It's a lot of stuff for these people to talk about, but they continuously keep talking about what they have, and you know what I'm saying, and the wealth, and I'm a hustler. We know you're a hustler. We know that, okay? But what are you doing? What about some of the things you've done that we don't know about? He's helped a lot of people. Talk about it in the songs. You talk about all the shit you buy. You can brag about some of the things you've done. We want to hear that because this is good for your critics to know too, because that's how you get back at people when they have something to say about you. You know, he kind of did it. He touched on the prison reform thing he did. But I'm sure he's done a lot more than that. But these are things that could be interesting that he could talk about in the album. You know what I'm saying? And I tell I told Game, I said, bro, you should do a whole album about relationships, about love and trying to find love and the trials and tribulations of what you go through of trying to find love and being a celebrity trying to get there. I said, dog, we already know you didn't shot every nigga in the book. You know, we know you're a family guy, but that component of love is something that's been missing. If you did an album like that, I think women would really appreciate that. And I think us men would appreciate that too. You know what I'm saying? Because of being where you are as a person. Back to Jay-Z.
What was his response?
Huh?
What was his response?
He just looked at me like, okay, I'll think about that. But he didn't, clearly he didn't do it, but I just told him.
He hasn't done it.
He hasn't done it.
Yeah.
He should do that. But I told, just like Jay-Z, how about being a married man? How about being a husband and having a wife in such a high profile position and living in a fishbowl? How about doing songs about that? How does that feel? You know what I'm saying? Because that brings the audience into your world and it makes it to where that's what's interesting to me. If he does that musically, man, that shit would be compelling. Imagine the think pieces and conversations that we'll have around that music. Him talking about that, the places that they go and how it feels to sit at a restaurant and everyone's snapping their picture. Everyone's trying to take a picture of them. You know what I mean? The situation with how did you feel when Kanye said that about your children?
I think Kanye is definitely getting some bars on this album.
Oh, he's got to get.
I think he's definitely going to talk about that.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's going to talk about that, in third person. I think he's going to talk about that directly. I think that could be interesting. It's definitely, I feel like what you're describing, a lot of that's in 444, or at least 444 starts that conversation, right? Because that album, he does get into, his relationships with people around him. He talks about, I don't know what else to say. Never be Eric Benet. I'm sorry, that always jumps out to me. But perhaps like that's left. Maybe that's the only thing. Let us know in the chat what you guys think Hov should be talking about, or you'd like him to talk about with his upcoming project, because just dope music is where I'm at this point, because a lot of the things that I hear, just generally speaking, not even just with Hov, but particularly with broader mainstream rap, is there's not a whole lot of self-reflection or self-accountability. And Hov has been invincible pretty much his whole career outside of a few moments on a few different albums. So I think if I look at from a macro standpoint, if I'm Jay-Z, what do I want to accomplish by even putting an album out, right? He started this year talking about he was going on the offense. He wanted to, he had the whole Busby thing. He had a whole bunch of people taking shots at him. So now he's doing the GQ interview. He's explaining his craft in the New York Times conversation. He just did his 3 Yankee Stadium shows. He's got his album coming out. He's got LA, he's got Paris, he's got some other things. What do I want people to take away from this next project? What do I want to stick the most? And I, from my perspective, would think, based on these freestyles, especially this last one, I think he wants to be beloved by the community again. I don't think he feels like he's beloved. And I don't really feel like right now the entire culture is unified on him the way it largely, I think, perhaps it once was, right? You have generations now who only know Jay-Z as the capitalist, as the billionaire. They only know him as someone who represents all the ills of society, all the ills of the world, right? And so when I listen to him talk about Cap and the characters, and then the debate around whether or not there was actually a non-disparagement clause in there, like at the same time, Cap is actually out here paying for funerals and working with Nolan Wales' family and all that, like the same weekend, you know what I mean? To even try to draw a comparison between those two in his head, because right after that or right before that, he talks about prison reform and all these things. He is trying to position himself next to someone who is celebrated as a civil rights leader. You look at Hov walk around with his hair looking like he's Basquiat, like he swears up and down he's Fred Hampton and all these things are revolutionary, but it's coming from a capitalist foundation at a time when people are more wary and antsy and finger pointing at all the things that capitalism has taken out of people's lives. Like people are more broke than they've ever been. At this point, we have less civil rights than we've ever had, you know, and the people who are at the top of society celebrating their wealth, want all of us to celebrate them. Hov is the face of one of those guys. So I think whatever he is talking about is going to try to get at that at least directly at some point in time, because legitimately in his mind, I think he thinks he is a black capitalist, a capitalist Black Panther, and I don't think that can actually exist. I think a lot of people question that, but the fact that he keeps talking about this as if this is something he is in the process of doing is probably one of the few things I've ever seen Jay-Z try to sell that people just ain't buying. And I think he's going to try to get people closer to him so he can be revered more, because that's what happens, right? After you get everything you want, after you don't have to worry about resources, feeding your family, you have to worry about where your money's come from. You just want to be loved and beloved. Right now, people are probably more fractured on Hov than I've ever seen.
I just think it's amazing that we don't have people talking about how it feels to make it. You know, they don't talk about that. We talk about getting there and failing, not making it.
How's it feel to make it? I mean, on this show, you talked about it in a lot of ways, and it took you to a dark place.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. No one talks about that, because no one talks about once you accomplish your goals and have to create other ones for yourself. You know, this show for me, because I don't talk to a lot of people, and I realize that, but this show for me is me being able to talk to people that I don't talk to. It's actually leaving a footprint behind of my ideas and thoughts on certain things that you never would have gotten to get from me, because I don't have to talk to anybody anymore. So this is my album. You know what I mean? This is what it is for me. And so I still have goals that I want to accomplish, but it's more about everybody else around me. But as far as me is concerned, I'm good. So that's how it feels. It feels good to not have to say yes to things that most people have to say yes to. And I'm not Jay-Z by no sense of the word. I'm not even close to no shit like that. But I definitely don't have to say yes to things that I don't have to do things I don't want to do. And that's the freedom. Because there's a lot most people, and I grew the majority of my life having to do things that I had to do. Have to talk to people I have to talk to that I don't want to talk to, go places I don't want to go. Like I don't have to do that. Just like you was talking about going to the show. You know, most people are like, man, that's awesome. I don't want to do it, so I'm not gonna do it. And I just watch, you know, my mentor in all this shit is Dr. Dre. As far as how he conducts himself with his life. I'm talking about, like, he does what he wants to do. And when he don't want to do it, he don't do it. He don't leave his house unless he want to leave his house. He don't go, he don't talk to people he don't want to talk to. I learned that very early on. If he don't want to talk to you, you're not going to be spoken to. You can't access him. You can't cut through. You can't pull up. Can't see him. If he's not talking to you, he's not fucking with you. He keeps his atmosphere clear of all the bullshit. That's called freedom, because you're able to get rid of everybody at any notice where if it don't feel right, I'm done. I'm finished. And so that's what, to me, that's what making it is. Being able to have the freedom to decide who and who you don't want to speak to. That's what real wealth is. It ain't about what you can buy. It's about what you can avoid. And that's the bullshit. That's what freedom, that's what wealth is. Wealthy people avoid bullshit and having to deal with bullshit they don't want to deal with. And those that you see in bullshit is because they want the bullshit that drives them in some kind of way. But most people that get to a place, they got the fucking way. And I ain't made it like them people. So I'm just talking about for me. I don't need $1 trillion. I'm a nigga who can get $100 and I can make it look like I'm, you know what I'm saying? I know how to do it. You know what I mean? So that's just my interpretation of it. But shout out to Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Shout out for him for doing his thing. I hope he lets us into that to tell me how it feels to be him. I would like to hear that. You know, what do you do when you wake up in the morning? We curious. What does Jay-Z do in the morning? What breakfast does he like? You know what I'm saying? Like, is someone bringing you breakfast? Do you have a person I'm sure you have people that work for you. Who deals with your staff? Do you have a house person? What'd you do to that? I mean, this is a conversation. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't think people want to hear about that.
What? Nah, dog.
I feel like he tried that with the Art Collector album. Magna Carta Holy Grail.
But it's the way you do it.
Right.
Because you have to speak about it from a perspective of not flexing. If you flexing like, I got this, I got that. Nah, you have to speak about the ills that come along with that. Because these are other people that you having to deal with. And so the more people you have around you, the more problems that you subject yourself to. So you deal with having to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? It's like when he said, when he was speaking as a drug dealer, he got to buy more vials. You remember that? He was talking about all the things that come along with being a drug dealer.
Right.
Yeah, you just see me make a lot of money, but I have to get more supplies. So even as a billionaire, it's more things that he have to have. You think he want to run around with all that security? He probably don't. It's not about him feeling afraid of. Most people that have security is not about you doing something to them.
Right.
They are afraid to do something to you because of what it's going to cost them. That's what people don't understand. This like 50 Cent. You think 50 Cent needs security? Trust me, guys. 50 Cent does not need security. He will fuck you up. He can fight, he can shoot, but he understands if he puts his hands on anybody in any type of way, he's subject to lose it all off of one punch. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Word.
That's that.
Let us know again in the comment section what you want from a potential new Hove album.
The third Thursday.
Let's take some super chats before we move on to the next section.
Let's get it.
Oh, we got Aaron.
Say it like you got some passion, Aaron. Huh?
Man, let's go. Freaking passion.
Guys, we got to say this before we get into it. Rebel's not here. Los isn't here yet. Don's not here. And Floyd's not here. So it's me and the Lazy Eye crew. The three,
he brought that joke back.
Three guys with lazy eyes.
He brought that joke back. I knew he was gonna bring it back.
It's my first time.
I knew he was gonna bring it back. Yes. Which one is it? This one? Which one is it?
You getting that stinky eye?
Yeah, that was
one.
I never even noticed any of these guys had lazy
Left
eyes
eye Louis.
until we had the lazy eye episode.
Which eye is it for you?
Right eye.
It's the right for you. What about you, Lloyd? I'll see. So 2 rights and 1 left.
2 rights to the left.
Yeah, LRR.
We got to have a track called Lazy Eye on the third verse EP.
Oh my God.
I had no clue. Never knew that was a thing. Okay, my bad.
We will
carry on.
All right, man. So we got first super chat of the day from Blueslides 24. Did you go to the LA Super Bowl in 2022, Stat?
I did not go to that. I think I talked about it with Dre about going, but I felt like, Dre's from Los Angeles. He's from Compton for real. One of your biggest moments. I didn't want to be a burden to have, like, he got to think about me, and he got so many people. Not to say he would think about me. I just don't like to burden people.
Do you feel like you vote yourself off a lot of islands?
Nah, dog. I'm considerate.
Is it?
Yes, bro. Like, okay, like I wouldn't. Weddings suck, right?
Okay.
So like so imagine you got a wedding or a baby shower or somebody. I wouldn't want to even invite nobody to that because they don't feel like they got to get dressed and do all kind of shit. Cause I don't want to do that shit. Like, I don't want to go to that type of shit.
That's what I mean. Like, because you don't, you're also now assuming that most people don't like going to weddings.
I do unto others as I would have them do unto me.
Right.
I took that from the Bible. And so I would have you not have me go to any of that shit because I don't want to go. Now, one thing I did go to, and there was a lot of people, I went when Dre got inducted into the Walk of Fame. I went to that. That was amazing. I go to certain stuff, but I like with the Super Bowl thing, I just felt like I didn't want to do that to him. And then I'm glad I didn't go because Game called me at halftime. He was very upset. He felt the way. And I understand that. And I think that's where they kind of went. That's where that went.
What do you feel the way about?
Not performing. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where he was upset because I think where he was watching it, because he normally has like parties and stuff. And it was a lot of people there. And he just felt like everybody was just looking at him like, why you ain't up there? You know what I'm saying? And so he called me at halftime. We spoke about it. He was not happy about that situation. And I think that's where it started to, and I explained to him the history of what was going on and some of the things that may have contributed as much as I could in that moment to make him feel better about it, which he didn't feel better about it. And that's why I think he did that Noriega interview and start going in on Dre. I mean, basically, Kanye did more for me than Dr. Dre. I think that kind of came from that feeling. I don't think he's ever let that go, which I mean, he has that right. And Dre has the right to say who the fuck he want to have up there when he can have up there whoever he want to have up there. So, and that's just what it is. But so I'm glad I didn't go because I was able to talk to him. And in that moment, to make him feel how he feel better about what was going on. So I'm glad I didn't go to that show. And they killed it, man. It was amazing. It was dope. Mary J came out. Kendrick did his thing. I mean, Eminem, oh my God, like crazy. Snoop. I mean, Snoop Crip walking on a big stage like that. It was fantastic. I was very proud to have worked with most of the people up there. I mean, Anderson .Paak was playing the drums.
Right.
I mean, like, it was a big moment for me because I know those people and work with them.
And also you're an integral part in so many of their careers.
Absolutely.
And you weren't there and you feel like you should have been there.
I enjoyed the pop out just as well in the living room as I did without sitting there watching it. I mean, being there. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what it is where I am in my life, but I don't have to actually go to something to feel it. Right. Like, I can look at a video of Acapulco and be like, damn, I just left Acapulco, and then go in the fridge and grab me a Coke Zero and sit down and be like, yep, feels good.
Yeah, so I guess you do vote yourself off a lot of islands.
I wouldn't call it, but I don't want to be on the island, so it's not voting.
You voted yourself off, yeah.
Yeah, I guess
you removed yourself from the island.
Yeah, I don't want to.
You said, these are amazing islands that I have done so many things to help establish, build, and make attractive, and I do not want to be
But you know what's dope about me, though? Is when I call people, right? They know I'm not calling them for nothing but to say hello. Yeah. He knows when I go see him, I'm not calling. He don't need to do nothing for me. Anybody I speak to, if I hit top, I call these people. I'm not calling them for nothing. Not calling them. Hey man, think you gonna come on the third verse? I none of that. I'm not calling. I don't want nothing from you because I already got it from you. I got everything I needed to get from Dr. Dre, from Eminem, from Paul, from my experience at Interscope and my experience with Cole Bennett and Lyrical Lemonade. Like, when I'm not called, I don't need nothing, and I don't need to be invited to nothing. The last thing I asked to go to, and I asked somebody and that was because of you, and that was Versus. That's only because of you, and that was Mike Will versus Hit Boy. I didn't give a fuck about seeing either one of them little niggas. Right. You know what I'm saying? But you were so adamant about third verse we gotta go out.
We gotta go outside. We gotta be real people.
Yeah, because in his DJ manages Mike, and he used to manage Hit Boy, so he felt like it was important for us to be there. But that's the last time I asked to do anything. That's why even when we talked about the Lupe thing, that's why me and him need to get on the phone, because he needed to understand it was nothing personal. It was just about me. I don't care to talk to anybody.
Right.
As you know, and I don't know if y'all know, my phone's on Do Not Disturb. It's been like that for like the last 3-4 years. You cannot get me on the telephone. I'm not talking to nobody. It might be 3 or 4 people that can get through, and 3 of them in here. And matter of fact, the only people that can get me on the phone are people associated with Third Verse.
Right.
You know, I'm gonna get personal for a second, and I probably shouldn't. My mother's on Do Not Disturb. Yeah, okay. I got personal. Yeah, I did that.
Wow.
Yeah, I did that because I love my mom. And she's a fantastic lady, and I appreciate her. But at the end of the day, I'm not letting anyone disturb my peace. It doesn't matter who you are.
Wow.
I'm that tight with what I got going on. So what happens sometimes, even with family and friends, we feel like we have this, like I owe you my peace. I don't owe you my peace. You know what I'm saying? I watch so many people go through it with their families, and it'd be toxic, and they have these toxic relationships, and it just basically makes the relationship deteriorate that much more because you're continuously trying to like fight, and what does that do for you? That don't help nothing. We focus on the beautiful times, on the good times. So I pick and choose when I want to speak and how I want to speak, because I'm not trying, because every time I don't need to hear every conversation. So I've had the same number since 1996. I've not changed it. I'm not the dude that got to get a new phone number every week. I'm sure a lot of people in here, you can have, I can say my phone number right here confidently for all y'all to get to say it loud, and none of y'all getting through.
Okay.
So that's just me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so back to the original question. No, I did not go to the Super Bowl.
Okay. Was that Blueslides? That's a hell of an answer, Blueslides. That was a worthy super chat. I don't even know how much that was. But that was you earned that answer.
On another note, just think about this. I just want to say this, and it's not to get nobody business, because I don't really want to talk about people's business. But they just put it out here. Look at the dynamic. I seen a video where Blueface was talking about why he's the way he is. He was talking to his mother about the things that he experienced. Now, I didn't experience that with my mom. My mom was nothing like that, right? And then you hear the things that, how she speaks regularly, and she's now become a caricature of herself along with him, right? Now, as a son, right? How stressful is that for him? And I'm sure as a mother, some of the things he do is very stressful to her. But we're watching that shit be played out for us all to see. And I would never want that to be a situation. Like, I would never want to be living in no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And how you protect yourself from that is access. You get what I'm saying? You control the access. And then you don't have those type of experiences. And so I'm probably going to have a conversation. I'm probably going to do that. I probably call Wack. I might do it today since I mentioned it. I'm going to call Wack and try to get on the phone and talk to Blue and talk about controlling the access. And I think if he had more control over the access, if he would be able to avoid certain things, and it would benefit not just him, but it would also benefit her, and it would benefit overall, and it would help their relationship. So when they did spend time together, they would appreciate it that much more. So
yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see how it goes.
Gotta respect a man that chooses his experiences. Next super chat, Beach Boy Dre Beats, passion added. Stat obviously didn't listen to 444. Jay spoke about all that family stuff all over that album.
I did listen to 444, but he spoke about it from it still was braggadocious. I'm talking about getting in there. He didn't talk about how it felt. Pull up the song where he talked about how it felt to make it and how he had to readjust himself to motivate himself. The new motivations he needed to continue to go on. Find me the song, because I ain't heard it. I'm very in tune to his catalog. I'm very tied into what he's saying, and maybe it hit you in a different light. But as somebody who's experienced some form of success, and as I've spoken about on here, how it felt for me when I was about to jump off 31st floor. because I've like, what else do I have to accomplish in this life? I've done it and I didn't, and how I woke up with new purpose, and it became other people. It became seeing people that I genuinely rock with achieve goals, their goals. That became my goal. But I had to reshape myself because I was so selfish and self-absorbed the majority of my life. So I haven't heard that in none of the songs. Have you heard that?
Not to the extent you're describing it.
Okay.
I think 444 is the step in that direction. And I definitely think you can make allusions to some things. It sounds like you're looking for something a little bit more explicit.
Yes.
And so to that degree, I agree with you.
Yeah, I don't want vagueness from him. I want direct conversation. Man, do you know how it feels to see such and such in your account when it's so much you can't even add up the amount? Look at your child in the corner of the room. Understand 5 years from now you could be in a tomb. I'm talking about like that. You know, I'm not trying to rap for y'all, but I'm just saying like, let's get in there. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I gave Kanye West such and such $60 million. Now he talking about my child on the, you know what I mean? Like,
I think we're definitely gonna get that.
Where we at?
We definitely getting that one.
Where we at?
I mean, that was the other thing that was so interesting, juxtaposed to Jay-Z's night 3 of Yankee Stadium. Yankee Stadium's got what, 40,000 people or something like that? Sold out. It is definitely an affair of all the industry music titans of our generation. And halfway, maybe all the way across the other side of the world, there's Kanye performing in Albania to 60,000 people, to more people, but he's standing on top of the world by himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I felt sad, and also that's what happens when you self-sabotage.
I'm gonna say, I've said it before personally, he ain't been the same since his mama went home.
Yeah.
When his mother left, I think that completely changed him. I don't think he was prepared for fame, and he became a caricature of himself. It became the antics. The antics became more important than the mission, and everything was about virality and getting the attention of the public instead of the mission of what we're trying to do here.
Now, musically, Ye is one of these people, I think, that does speak to what it's like being him and wanting things.
Oh, absolutely.
He does that all the time.
Absolutely. No, I don't disagree with that, but I'm just saying, I'm talking about the antics.
Right.
I'm speaking more of the antics. I'm not his music. I'm just saying the antics that's associated with making people interested to go check out the music.
Right.
You know, every time something's going on musically or he's dropping something, it becomes these charades that he runs and different things that he does, or certain things that he say. And it just got out of control, because once you go down that road, right? It's like if third verse became, we based our show about controversy, right? So we get a controversial video, we played it. We're gonna need more and more and more and more and more and more controversy in order to continue to have this audience. Correct. You know what I'm saying? We base our show around intelligent conversation and being and growing as men and women that listen to this, and being able to have conversation back and forth and still love each other at the end of it. That's the gist. And then it's a hip hop community we trying to build. But if what I'm saying to you is Kanye became, okay, well, oh, he's naked. Oh, now he's naked on top of a cow. Oh, now he's naked on top of a giraffe. Oh shit, he's naked. He's sleeping naked on top of an elephant. It just became.
Now he's naked on top of a Nazi.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to keep going bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Right. And at a certain point, it's like, what are we doing? Right. Like the shock value. You're selling the shock value of it all. And it got to a place where the shock value was taking away our appreciation for what he was doing musically. You get what I'm saying? And so he is a genius, yes. And his real genius is to bring the right people around him to get something done. That's the real genius.
Right. That's at the core. He brings people together. He's amazing at that.
At the core of Kanye West, that's his genius. Dr. Dre's genius is to recognize the genius in other people and to put them in a position to flourish. Dr. Dre sees a fish and he says, okay, I'm going to put you in the ocean. A lot of people see a fish and they try to put them and try to make a fish climb a tree. Dr. Dre's genius is no, you do that. Do that. And you don't even know you should be doing that, but he'll make you do that. Kanye West is the same way. You know what I'm saying? Lauryn Hill had that genius for miseducation of Lauryn Hill because all those people came together. She had to play a part in that for all those different people. The problem that she ran into is she lied
and
stole.
Right.
And you know what's crazy? We celebrate her as if, you know, like she ain't do that. This lady, I just seen a video.
And truthfully, all things considered, she hasn't been that nice to us. We're not beating up Lauryn Hill, but I mean, she doesn't even come to her shows on time. To me, that is the bare minimum any artist can do. And she basically has 25 years of being perpetually late.
And then tell you should be lucky I showed up. She actually said that.
Right. And then also, because she got caught stealing and lying, she can't even play the versions of the songs that we love. So she's showing up late as part of her brand, performing songs that we didn't buy, telling us that we're lucky she's there. And somehow she's still not wrong. She's not incorrect because that's how powerful the music that she made impacted us.
And nobody talks about her, people writing some rhymes for her. We don't talk about that, huh? See, she just get the pass. Lauryn write all the raps, huh? Is that what y'all think?
Right.
Huh? I know people that worked on that album. Some of them friends that produced, wrote, did. I know. How about that? We don't talk about that though. She one of the greatest.
What songs they write on?
I'm just
is it my favorite song? Which song is my favorite
but that's
song?
what I'm saying though. We pick and choose on who we gonna abuse.
Yeah.
We don't abuse her. Lauryn ghost writing like a mother. Love Lauryn. I love that album. I don't give a damn that people helped her write it. I don't give a damn that people helped her produce it. What I care about is the fact that she stole it and then credit people, and people had to literally sue you, and then you stepping back like, and then you try to make it like, well, I don't want to make no more music. So the people did that to you.
Right.
And now for you to be able to sustain your lifestyle, you have to perform the shit you stole. You can't perform it the way it's supposed to be. And then when you show up to the show, you 4-5 hours late, and you telling us, y'all need to be grateful that I'm here.
I'm saying,
what?
Look, Lauryn to me is definitely, like, if I'm listening to Fuji's music or Lauryn Hill music or any stuff they put out, Lauryn's my favorite Fuji. In retrospect, when I look at totality, I think Wyclef's the best Fuji. Yeah. You know, most talented. He's definitely the most talented. I think overall he is like my favorite Fuji, just for how he moves, even the stuff he tries. Like he tries, you know, with Haiti. Now, it might be a debacle. I don't know the politics, but he's trying, you know, like the stuff that he advocates for, generally speaking, I rock with. But Pras, that's the Fuji I would want to hang out with. I think Pras would be the most fun. This man found himself working with billionaires who are buying elections. He's a fun guy. You know. Like Pras all of them been in jail. Well, at least not in jail, but like, because Walker had been in jail.
Lauryn didn't go to jail.
Texas, yeah, she went to jail.
She went to jail?
She went to jail for Texas.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Lauryn Hill did not go to jail.
Fact check. We looked that up. Just double check, see if Lauryn Hill went to jail. I think she did like 2 years for tax evasion.
No way.
I might be wrong. Let's see what the fact check says.
Now, why did she put out mouth?
I mean, I don't think that's why she didn't put it out. I think the complications. Plus, she's like a 6 kids or something.
Lauryn Hill served a 3-month prison sentence for tax evasion in Connecticut from July to October 2013.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Like the refugees, the food, they live up to the name.
She's thugging out here. Shout out to Lauryn Hill.
John Forte went to jail for trafficking liquid cocaine. He did pass away.
What happened to him?
I'm not sure how he died, but I know he died recently.
Things that make you go,
John Forte, Pras in jail. All right.
Yeah. I'm not trying. Listen, listen. I want y'all to understand. I love the miseducation of Lauryn Hill, the album. I actually adore Lauryn Hill. I think she's fantastic as an artist. I had a run-in with Lauryn Hill. She don't remember this. At a show Backstage. I'm sure she doesn't remember it. I'm sure she doesn't know me from Adam. But I went to a show. Just tell you about a show experience that I went to. I'm backstage, and I've told this story off, but I'm gonna say it here. I was told by somebody in her camp to not look at her in the face. They told me that. Like, nigga, I ain't heard no shit like that since American Pimp or one of them pimp documentary. I'm not no hoe. You don't tell
Iceberg
me
Slim.
Iceberg Slim. What, this ain't the 60s. They said not to look at her in the face. Now, this was back in the days. This was a while ago. I'm sure it might not be like this before. And I'm like, nigga, tell me where the fuck I can look. Nigga, you don't control my eyes, so I'm looking. And she said something to me, and I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, Lauren." She's like, "It's Miss Hill." I'm like, "Fuck out of here, man! I'm missing." And I just had to leave because you know how I get. Fuck out of here, Miss Hill. You ain't the fuck you talking to, nigga. You ain't my mama, and all that. You know, so it was a situation. And so I don't dislike her. I still love the album. I think she's fantastic. I don't have a problem with her. She don't know me, so let's not do that. I ain't on the level, guys. She's not. Y'all gonna ask her in an interview. I don't know who that is. She don't know who. From a hole in the wall. I have not worked with her. I think the closest thing I did was she had a song. I put a verse on one of her. I stole the song, cut it up, put a verse on it. It's a song, Stat Quo, Lauryn Hill. You can Google on YouTube. We weren't together. That's her own song. I just stole it. Okay, I got my French Montana on. She don't know me. I'm a pedestrian to that lady. So, but I'm just saying, as a fan, right, and as a person that knows people that worked on that album, the experience that they have had after her success, it wasn't pleasant. And as a fan, you know, sitting waiting on somebody 4 to 7 hours. In the case of the Jay-Z shit that just happened, that was an incident where people were trying to break into the arena. So it wasn't like Jay was back there eating buns, you know what I'm saying? And to his credit, he came out and gave them people the same show. And everybody that showed up for him, they said they were sitting waiting too. So shout out to all the people that came out with Jay-Z and Jay-Z, Beyonce, everybody that came out. That's fantastic to do that for the fans. But I just seen Lauryn recently just go on a rant. Like, are you lucky I came out? Lucky? These people are paying your bills. These people they are feeding you.
Right.
Like, are you crazy? Are you nuts? This is how you are able to take care of your family. Like, no, yes, you gave them the music, and yes, we appreciate you for that. But people got to be more appreciative of the public. Like, and that's why I used to tell artists all the time, like, dog, can't be talking down to these people because they ain't experience what you experience. Man, these people are looking to you. You can't be like that, acting like you better than these folks. You know what I'm saying? I would never do that to our community. Hey, dog, I'd never do that to y'all. I tell you one thing.
Right.
When we have our shit,
right,
we're gonna be there on time. I be on Justin about not being on time. I be on these dudes about being on time. Justin always, not to say Justin's late.
Right.
I'm just saying. I am a stickler I be wanting us to be right at 8.
Yeah.
I be feeling bad. It was 30 people in here. I felt bad. Like, well, yo, we gotta.
I got stuck in the elevator that one time though.
Yeah. But Aaron always wait. I'm gonna tell y'all some shit, dog. This dude, Aaron, go get you something. Go use the bathroom. This dude, Aaron, man. Aaron will wait till 7:58 to go to the bathroom. Or go get a coffee. He just did it today. You ain't do it today?
It's the duty before the duty, bro. I'm holding it, bro, because this is more important.
What?
You got to do the work before you.
But you all, bro, go to the bathroom and do what you got to do before we got to come on. You always wait to the end. I told you, remind me of my cousin when we used to go somewhere. This dude, this was back before you had to hit the button. This dude would always have his window down to where when my mama or somebody turned the car off, he got the last one. We getting out the car, rolling his window up. You know we about to park. Roll the window up before we about to go.
Do that stat. I'll do better, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying what we gotta do because it's the people waiting on us, Aaron.
The show is so important to me.
Absolutely, that's what I'm saying, Aaron. See, you been. I'm saying, I'm for real. We gotta be on time for the folks, man. Yeah. So it be Aaron. Aaron gotta go to the bathroom. Aaron got to fix a peanut butter jelly sandwich. You know what I'm saying?
I get here 6:30, bro.
No, listen. He gets here at 6:30. But we're not questioning your dedication. We're questioning your timing.
That's a bar.
That's it. It's not your dedication has never been in question, but your timing, sir. It is. Okay, next super chat.
Incredible.
Yeah, regularity. Yeah, you need to eat. You need to eat better so that you can. Yeah. Ah, my boy Los is there.
Hey, thanks for coming in, Lo.
Young Los. Yeah, save Aaron from my super chat,
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You guys ever think there's DJ walking in when I walk in?
No, we don't ever think we don't think it's DJ. Yeah. By the way, do you think DJ's gonna come? And I know y'all gonna be like, no, I talked to DJ.
Gotta know when to hold them.
Well, get Los get your show him where you was at, man. Los setting up, man.
Los is in the building. Everybody say what up, Los. Like, subscribe.
Yeah, give him the mic, man. Los, right, watch your back, Los. Yeah, Los on the super chats, man. We ready to go. Oh man. Yeah, we developing y'all tell me if we should do this. A show. We're thinking about it, but we don't want to confuse the algorithm. That's the issue we having. So we never get to talk about sports. And like me, DJ, even Justin and Los, everybody here are really huge sports fans. So we're mulling over like going live on Sundays, especially like after the football games, to talk about basically the weekend sports. And we're thinking about it. We're gonna give Justin will be our WNBA consultant. He knows that we don't like the WNBA like that, but he just wants to pick on us. So that's what that's why he just gonna be popping in doing that. But it would be me, Los, and DJ, and it just be no hip hop, it just be sports or whatever. Just some music dudes in their perspective on sports and what's going on, because we never get to talk about it really, and it'd be so much shit. But we look up, we up here for like 4 hours and we've talked about hip hop and no sports. So it's something we thinking about. If y'all with that, let us know in the chat. Let us know if y'all want to do it. If y'all want us to do it, we think about doing it like 8:30 or 9 on Sunday nights or whatever. Third verse sports. So anyway.
He said Sundays they call it fourth quarter.
Oh, fourth quarter. Okay, cool. The fourth verse. Somebody say that. All right, where we at, Los?
We are with Blueslides 24.
I think we did that one.
Did we?
Okay.
Asked, how come Dre hasn't updated his RIAA certifications for the Chronic in 2001? It's been 1993 since the Chronic in 2000, and for the Chronic in 2000 for 2001. They both should at least be diamond by RIAA. Same with Kendrick since 2018.
I think they I don't know. I can't speak to why he hasn't done it. I think he's not thinking about it. Me knowing him, I don't think he thinks about what he's done. It's more about what he's going to do next. So it's about what he's working on right now. If I could just answer for him, I don't think he's sitting back. He's not a trophy collector. He's not that kind of guy. He's what am I going to do next? Where am I going next? What's the next thing? So if I had to guess from knowing him, I think that's probably what that would be.
From Frank PSR1, thoughts on a West Coast versus? Who would you like?
West Coast versus. Well, they did the one I liked. I liked E40 versus Too Short. I thought that was great. West Coast versus. Damn. Who you think, Justin? West Coast versus? I can't think of nobody.
A West Coast versus?
I say E40 Too Short. That would be great.
West Coast versus. Let me think.
I got one.
Who?
Schoolboy Q versus what's my guy? Just put the album out.
Schoolboy Vince Staples?
No. Bigger. Blood.
YG. That could be interesting.
YG versus Schoolboy Q. YG a Blood, Schoolboy Q a Crip. They cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what hood they from. That's more of a loyal question. Are they So are they cool? They all right. Well, I mean, I think they can get together. Wouldn't be no violence. Yeah, I think that'll be cool. Yeah, it's I'm just saying, you know.
Jermaine L Johnson says, y'all running out of characters bringing up Cap again. Characters, actors in apostrophes, uppercase letters, characters on a keyboard, Cap, lies, and Cap. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a quadruple entendre.
What is he talking about?
He is talking about the lyrical aspect of Jay-Z's Cap reference during his freestyle.
Oh, so
yeah, we get it, but it's also tone deaf and makes him look bad.
Yeah.
You know, it's no, we see he's Jay-Z, right? So we look for these things, but for him to just throw Cap out there in a way as if Cap isn't about the things that he is really doing. Like, not to say that, just take Jay-Z away from it. Take Jay-Z's prison reform that he does, take all the Khalif Browder stuff away, take whatever stuff we don't know, just take that off the table. Whatever it is with Cap has a foundation that he has built that is helping to educate people about the criminal justice system. He is actively and consistently paying for funerals for different people. He is paying for what are they called? After the body autopsy reports to make sure, like, he is out here doing these things, and he's literally doing it now this weekend while we have another, you know, a mysterious death of a black man in Mississippi. Like, it's happening right now. So regardless of all the things that Hove is doing, him even trying to use that as a reference goes against whatever it is that Hove wants us to think about him. And it looks like he is punching at someone who whether he feels like it or not, is inextricably tied to his NFL experience, is inextricably tied to Cap. It's a real question on whether or not Hove would even have the position that he has at the NFL if it wasn't for Kaepernick. Does Hove get all of the things that he's able to do with the NFL, the social justice stuff, the change stuff, the Super Bowl stuff? Does that happen at all without Cap? Real question. Maybe it does. I don't know. But in this timeline, it doesn't appear so. So even trying to do that looks weaker than him talking about stabbing Un 30 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, it's just weird.
So I'm gonna give y'all a little glimpse into the mindset of some of these businesses that we see, right? Like, let's just say the NFL. When they are in certain situations, especially like culturally, where they feel like they're being that will affect the bottom line, with that thing with Kaepernick, what they do is they'll try to reach out to someone that has a pulse with the culture that the culture respects. Okay, like someone in that culture, like with black folks, we have a great respect for Jay-Z. So what Justin is speaking of, the NFL, Roger Goodell was like, okay, well, black folks is mad at us about Kaepernick. Okay, well, what can we do? Well, it's this guy, Jay-Z. Black people like him. Okay, Jay-Z comes in, negotiates a great deal for himself, which he's supposed to, and he gets in that position. But to ignore the fact that you're in that position because of that situation is a problem. And that's what kind of happens in a lot of instances like this. In other, not just Jay-Z, a lot of people that we grant, we put them on this pedestal to put them at a place and say, okay, you can speak for us, and then they get rewarded, but we as a community don't get anything from that.
Right.
I mean, the guy, the Reverend, right? Just use him for instance. He wanted everyone to boycott Target, right? But he gained more from that boycott of Target when they came back to the table than all of us. We didn't gain. Price is still the same in Target. I don't know anybody that has. I mean, I know of Bevel, they had their shit in there, but I don't know too many other black-owned businesses that are in Target that have gained since that happened or whatever. But the person that is the the figurehead, they'll pay them off, and then they'll come to us and be like, nah, it's cool, y'all can settle down. Well, it's cool to settle us down for you because you didn't got $10 million in your bank account.
Right.
We didn't. I ain't been going to Target. I've been having to drive more because you told me not to go. Now it's cool to go back because you got paid. And so that's kind of like, that's what Justin is speaking of. You know, these leaders that we appoint, they're so easily paid for and bought, which you would think that at a level they're not, it shouldn't be that easy. You know what I mean? That's why I say for us Black folks in general, we would need someone of a wealth that I don't think any of us have to where we couldn't be bought. Like imagine if a Black man had the money that Elon Musk had, right? I'm just talking about not just on the computer, but in his possession. Then at that point, you couldn't offer this person more money to get this person to do something. Money is not going to do it because he has all the money in the world. That's how you can create change. But the people that we appoint to be our leaders are just easily bought and sold. And that's just the reality of it. I'm not a leader of y'all because I'm going to take the money. I'm not going to act because I know what I want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm not going to sit up here in front like I'm not. And that'd be the shit that a lot of people
I don't think Jay-Z's fronting. Do you think?
Yeah, he front because when he does the freestyle that he did, he tries to make himself like, I ain't taking the money. I'm doing this for y'all.
Yeah.
No, nigga, you taking the money. And it's nothing wrong with that. But just take the money. We appointed you as our leader. And we understand that you ain't rich enough to where you can't take the money. And I'm saying there's only certain people that are rich enough that they can turn the money down. Elon Musk is a nigga that can turn it down. And we need a Black version of that. Then we would, if Black people had a Black Elon Musk, I think we as a people would, in America, we would be a lot farther because that person could stand up and say, okay, I represent this community. You can't just pay me off. I need something to satisfy all of us. What they do is, okay, listen, I know we can't satisfy everybody, but we're going to give you this and give you this. And then you're going to tell all the community, it's okay, guys, go to Target now. It's cool because you got this. So imagine if they could, you can't pay the Elon nigga off with 10 million or $20 billion. He going to say, I don't need that. I want this over here. And that's more important. We need that over there instead of it going to the person. That's my point. So you got this look on your face.
I do. I mean, I think I understand your broader point, but I don't know if Elon is
I'm not
an
saying
example.
I
know what you're saying, but
him.
like I don't even know if he's an example of that. Like
I'm talking about wealth.
But I understand what you mean.
I'm strictly talking about the amount of money
I'm not sure it's the best metaphor.
No. I'm talking about if he's the richest person in the world, apparently that's what they're saying.
Well, I think it's much bigger than a person, you know, and that's the thing. Like I'm not sure if one person driving the ship for, you know, black people is what we really need. You know, I don't know how that makes a difference from where we are now.
Corporate America. Listen, so
sure, I understand what you're saying.
You're talking about what's going to help. We're saying two different things.
Okay.
I'm saying if we had a person that had that amount of wealth and we corresponded with that person, we responded to what they said, that person had us in a place where they could say something and we would move. Like they say, hey, don't go here, don't go there. As Black people, we rocked with that, right? It would take someone with that type of wealth in order for us to see change in our community because they couldn't be purchased. I'm saying the people that we have put that we say, okay, you are leading us, right, can all be bought. You see what I'm saying? You can't just buy a dude that's worth trillions of dollars. You can't offer him 20 billion. You can't offer him what he already got to just buy him off. So that person would be more effective. I'm not talking about Elon as an individual. I'm saying the amount of money. It could be you, Justin. If you had Elon Musk money.
No, I see what you're saying, but it's still very much of like a frame that is based off of one capitalistic titan's ability to maneuver into space. And I think that
you don't agree with it, but
I think it's I mean I think
the system we have, it's the system that's in place.
Right,
I'm saying that's the only way to bypass.
It's not the system we've always had though. Like
Martin
Luther King wasn't like that.
I ain't say it was what we always had. I'm saying what's in place right now is capitalism. And I'm saying to bypass and to break that, right? And to really make change, right? That's how change could come about. Because if the figurehead of us has more money then the corporations can afford to give it. Then the money can, then that figurehead can say, you know what? No, you can't buy me off. We want this, and this is to benefit us all. They're not there for that person's not there just for his personal gain. Right now, people are in that position. They still need money.
Right. I mean, I see what you're saying, but we've always been in a capitalistic system, right?
Yeah.
And so we've always had people who were able to galvanize the community without necessarily being a titan of industry, a capitalistic titan of industry themselves, right? And so that's where I think I miss what you're saying. I agree that we need strong leaders with conviction who don't sell out.
Yes.
I think we need that. I don't think we necessarily need that person to be a trillionaire for us to do that.
What my point is, human nature is human nature, and most people, the root of all evil gets to them. I'm just saying in general, not everybody's like it, but I haven't seen too many people in my lifetime since I've been alive that are able to turn down certain amounts of money. I'm being honest. I'm not gonna sit up in front of y'all. Like it's a certain amount of money. I'm like, damn, hold on now. So what I gotta do now again?
Gilles Arenas.
Woo! See, it's a certain amount of money.
Right.
It's taking the bag. If it ain't about my manhood, you know what I'm saying? Disparaging my family, my friends, you know, like some of my kids, you know, or just really just shitting on my loved ones, you know, man, it's a lot of people that's gonna take that bag. So my point is that we talked about this before, and we had this same disagreement. I'm just saying, if you take somebody that has all the money in the world and you can't seduce them with the money, that motherfucker can really make some change in a capitalistic society. When you can't entice me with the shit that everybody's enticed by, I can actually make some change.
Why do you think Jay-Z's still enticed?
Because he don't have enough. He still want more. Do you understand?
Okay.
He still want more.
I feel like Elon Musk still wants more.
Yeah, but it's different. He wants something different.
Mars.
He don't want the money. It's not money. What he wants is to live forever. He's trying to live as long as possible. That's another thing y'all ain't looking at. I just was having this conversation. I feel like they're going to be able to take consciousness out of humans and transfer it to robotic bodies, which will in turn allow you to live a lot longer and live forever. They're going to do that. That's where we headed. I don't want to sound like, well, I'm not turning this to a sci-fi channel, but I'm just saying, because they kind of doing it already. You know them teddy bears where you hit the hand and then you hear them grandma talking? That's on you know, like those, you give someone a gift.
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And you hit the hand and it's your grandmother or somebody talking.
Yeah.
Baby, eat your vegetables. Then the son or somebody start crying. It's grandma. It's grandma. On a very minuscule level, that's what the fuck that is. So imagine you create an AI and all these different things, and your body, your outer shell, yeah, it gets old and they get rid of it. But what if we're able to replace that heart with a robotic one? Replace that, all your parts are replaced with robotic versions of yourself, and your brain is still going and you're still able to be yourself. If you have all this money and all these resources, why run the risk of dying and not knowing what's next when you can be right here and enjoy it?
Transhumanism.
It's coming.
It's terrible.
It's coming. Y'all think AI in a song is some shit? Wait till y'all just walking down the street and it's just a whole robotic nigga just sitting next to you, bumping into you, talking about, hey, watch where you going.
Right.
You get out the motherfucking way, robot. I'll fuck you up on this one. No, watch. That's where we headed, dog. Can't you see it?
Look, I see it. I mean, look, every sci-fi movie I've seen is starting to seem accurate now. Star Trek has cell phones. I feel like we're in the Matrix already.
What's the movie?
Microwaves came from
What's the movie we talk about all the time? Me and Justin talk about this movie all the time. If y'all ain't seen it, go see it. It's called In Time with Justin Timberlake.
Oh yeah, In Time. Great movie. This basically what's happening now.
Go see In Time with Justin Timberlake. I don't even think they knew what they was making.
They're not far away from doing that biologically.
So the premise of the movie is you have to buy time. So like how you buy water and you work a job for time. And the more you work, the more you accumulate, that time allows you to live forever. And the people that have the most time have everything you buy, you pay for it with time. So if you buy a car, it costs such and such hours. You buy, everything's time. And they selling us water. They selling us all the other resources that we got. There's nothing on earth more valuable than time. Imagine that if you had to go to work and you say, okay, well, I go to work, I'm gonna work 30 hours so I can gain 60 hours of life. Because money's gonna be irrelevant. They're already getting rid of that. That's what's gonna drive us. What's gonna make us go? Time, the most valuable resource on earth. Whoo! I'm preaching. I'm talking my talk.
Let's
and
get
the
to-
world is listening.
Let's get to the next story. We'll come back to some more super chats.
The thirst.
I want to make sure we get to this story before, because there's also one of the headline stories.
I'm sorry.
We'll come back in. We'll do some super chats right after that. We were talking about Future earlier. Future released his album, The Real Me, last week. We reviewed it here on this channel. There is a live reaction, not even a review, but a reaction. Me, Stat, and DJ on this channel. Take a look. None of us were impressed.
Live disappointment.
A lot of disappointment. Now, I love the California Girl song or whatever. I don't say love, but I like that song. I like the intro. I like Build a Bitch. And that is where my mind stops in terms of what I can recognize that I still remember rocking with. You were very disappointed in this
I'm
album.
hurt.
You're hurt.
I'm hurt because he named it The Real Me. If the album was called The Same Old Me, I would have a different perspective on the record. But if this is the real him, which I know he's more than this, you know, I've heard conversations that he's had with other people. He's a very deep guy, whether y'all know this or not. Very deep. He has a lot of opinions about a lot of things. I think there's just this comfort that a lot of artists have, and they want to continue just to give y'all that same thing instead of taking that risk. He tried to take, I guess he would tell you that he took a risk with some of the sounds that he did, because he did a couple of experimental songs. But this man is my age, you know, and this man is not speaking like somebody that's my age. And I know he's been through a lot in the things he's seen. And I'm just very disappointed in him as a black man. He got more to give, you know, than just Balenciaga shoes and belts and shit like that, you know. And then and I'm not stepping on your story where you gonna go, but I just want to say it. Now he's beefing with a 25-year-old. That tell you how immature his conversation is. NBA YoungBoy is supposed to be looking the future as someone he can like learn something from and take something from. But now this nigga don't even respect you enough. Look how he talked to you as somebody in that. And that's because the music that you make is childish. That shit is that's little man shit. That's little man music. You can still make it jamming and talk about something. You can still have it. He got some great beats on the album. The production is stellar. And the flows he on there, he sound good what he doing. I'm just saying, give me some conversation. Give me something. Let's talk about some life. Let's talk about mind traveling, rhyme javelin. You know what I'm saying? My boy Andre 3K. He came up under that. If y'all don't know, this dude is from Organized Noise. He's a child of that movement. You know, he was there watching Andre Big Boy in the dungeon. He was recording. I think his first name was Meathead. Like, he's from that. Like, he's a real guy that made real music, and he made a way for himself. He's an icon. He's a legend. He's a GOAT. He's one of the greatest, not just artists out of Atlanta, but one of the greatest rappers we've had, and basically doing it his way and his style. But I just ain't seen the maturation in his music, man. It's disappointing. And I want that for him. And I don't want to speak negatively about his music in no kind of way, because he's just an important piece of history of hip hop. I know some people are like, he did it. Nah, man, we got to respect what he's done, you know, what he's created and what he's done. And I'm like, you put an album out called The Real Me, and then you do, this is what it is. That's all you got. And then you're in your 40s. You in your 40s. You know how much game he got to give us? You know how much shit he can put on them records to inspire somebody like NBA YoungBoy. But now y'all allegedly over here beefing about a broad. You in your 40s beefing with a 25-year-old nigga about a bitch. Y'all shouldn't even be fucking with the same bitch. Like it shouldn't. You supposed to be doing with some he can't even. He the nigga in Korea and traveling the world.
I didn't realize that was over a woman. I thought it was over.
I mean, that,
just some other street stuff. I wasn't even sure if it was a woman.
It was allegedly about a girl.
Okay.
Allegedly,
I didn't hear that. Yeah,
I heard it's about a girl, and the girl said something. One dude sleep with a girl, and then another dude sleep with him. Then the girl pillow talking.
Because I thought YoungBoy was talking about Blueface's baby mama.
No, that's a different.
That's a different situation. Okay.
Yeah, that's different.
Right.
This is something else.
Yeah.
I'm just saying this is I don't know, but allegedly it's over some female shit. Now maybe I'm wrong.
Right.
But at the end,
there's enough things there that shouldn't be there anyway, though.
I'm not going back and forth with a 25-year-old man. The only conversation I'm having with somebody down there is we talking about how I can give some of my experience to enrich your life to make it better, so you can have a better life when you get to your 40s than I'm having right now. That's all I want to do at that point. I'm not beefing with no nigga down there, especially somebody that YoungBoy, regardless of what we feel about his music, is very important to rap music. He's one of the few guys, right, that has ignited his base to a place where he makes a real difference in the charts, right? So somebody like Future, man, a lot of hip hop heads was frustrated with the shit you was dropping. So how you navigated yourself way through it, carved out a lane. This is information you can give to him, but yet still y'all going back and forth. And to Future's credit, he ain't even really saying shit. Shout out to him. So that's dope that he ain't saying nothing. But I ain't even gonna do it to you because I want to bring something up, but I don't want to embarrass you.
Embarrass me?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I don't want to. I
appreciate it.
Hey,
Thank you for embarrassing me.
I'm
not going to fight to be embarrassed. So no, thank you for the heads up. We can move on.
Yeah, we'll move on.
I'm not going to fight to do that.
Justin is a person that not embarrassed Justin, but let me not say embarrassed. But Justin is a person that's tied in. So people ask him things, and then he asks me.
Right.
So it's like certain times people ask him certain stuff, and then Justin asks me, and I'm like, dog, this person just wants somebody to beef with him. And now you got somebody to beef with you, nigga, because you've been asking and people been asking, did this line mean this and do that? Now you got a nigga that's directly talking about you, my brother.
Right.
He's directly saying something about you. So it's like, it's like the dude that go out and buy like a 900 guns and then be surprised that he got to use one.
Right. I know exactly what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. Now.
Yeah. So not to do it to my man Justin. But
hey, sure, I probably,
of course, we're not gonna do that. But I'm just saying,
that's not
just moving on.
Right.
He should not be going back and forth with NBA YoungBoy.
Because now he has a situation, and it's really. I think you described it how I feel it too, because I do feel like there is a one-to-one connection with this album being called The Real Me when it should be called The Still Me, or obviously, clearly I'm the same. Why would I change me?
Yep.
Is the lack of growth here. And the fact that he is now in not even just a beef or conflict, whatever this is, his legacy now is being compared to YoungBoy's. Like, before this album, even when we did this reaction, I prefaced this as like, hey, this is actually one of the albums that I think will give us a real indication on what has happened to everybody since the Great Shakespearean Shakedown, the best rap battle in hip hop history. Because Future is a huge part of that. Not only because he and Metro Boomin dropped 2 albums going at Drake, but because when he did his GQ interview and he was one of GQ Men of the Year, he said, well, how come nobody's got me in the big 3? Clearly I need to be in the big 3, right? So this is his real first look by himself in a real way since that project. And I preface this like, yo, this is going to show us a lot. And what it showed us is someone who hasn't exhibited growth, basically saying the same thing he's been saying his entire career, making young man music, right? In my mind, voting him, in my mind, now looking at where I started this thinking about, okay, where does Future might compare with what Kendrick has done or Drake has done or J. Cole has done? Like, where is he in that pantheon? I've been looking at all these stats around YoungBoy for the past 3 days or whatever since this album dropped, since YoungBoy started going at him. And I'm marveling at the fact that, wait a minute, people are right now, forget the big three, forget J. Cole, Drake, forget all that, forget the entire legacy, everything he's accomplished. There is a large community of people out here comparing him to YoungBoy.
Yes.
Like already.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like that is insane to me because I have this reverence for Future, and YoungBoy is someone who is revered as well. Don't get me wrong, but he shouldn't be in these conversations. Like he should be where Future is should be at an elevated level. And I don't necessarily hear anything that YoungBoy is saying that's wrong, because mostly what I hear is, you know, Future flopped, the album flopped, and it really did.
You know what would have been a great name for this album? It would have been Hard. No, for real. Okay. I'm not trying to be funny.
What is it?
Back to the Future.
Yeah, that would have worked.
Because it's back to him being
himself.
And it's going back in the past, basically reenacting those flows and that same content. Back to the future. We back to where we at. The future is the present. We bringing it back. We going back in time, bringing you right now. That would have been perfect. Not the real me. Because who are you?
Wow.
That is horribly titled. Had nothing like, and then it's fucking. You say you do a song called "Fucking Interview." Dog, if there's anyone that needs to do an interview, is this young man. He needs an interview because you don't say shit in your songs. I break down the raps. You don't say nothing in your song, sir. You don't say nothing in your song.
He was moderately sad on a few tracks on here. I think
22 songs. He talked.
If I could, was it If I Could? I think he was kind of
2 songs.
I think he was a bit introspective on Hollywood, because Hollywood.
2 songs, dog, out of 22. 40-some years old. Nigga almost 50. He closer to 50 than he is fucking 35.
Let's play a clip of YoungBoy screaming at Future so people can see what we're saying. Go with the first one. Go with the first time we see him flash on Future. Then we'll go to the Offset one, and then we'll go to him flashing on Future again. This has got to be like the quickest renege on apology I've ever seen in my life. Take a look at this.
That's second. Oh, I'm stupid as fuck. Bitch, you flop with your bitch ass.
All right, that's the last one. We need to start with the first one. I put them in order as they happen. So the first time you see YoungBoy respond should be the first video that YoungBoy says something. And then the next one he is with Offset.
Son of dumbass bitch. You act like you want nigga to fuck your old ass, man. You stay, hey, that's your second time doing that pussy ass shit. Hey, if you wanna know, you wanna know a little fun fact? Hey, ask Novell what they used to say under that feather on her face, boy. Bitch, they used to say Contrell. Hey, your son a dumbass, stop playing on me, hoe. I don't get no fuck about nothing. Talking about bitch ass nigga catch me, nigga. Fuck all y'all niggas. And the other bitch ass nigga better not flop tonight, man. Fuck all y'all niggas, bitch. Man, nigga, know how this shit'll go down and play with me, man. Fuck all y'all. Your mom and your hoes, nigga. Fuck all y'all.
All right, let's go to the one where he's talking to Offset. But I swear he sounds so much like a Boondocks character, like that, like the first guy that is it Thug Deficit? No, not Thug. But even Thug Deficit was fighting in the club. He's like, man, you talking about what I did? You know what I'm saying?
Imagine if he worked in the drive-through.
Crazy.
You had to take your order. Down a little bit.
That's crazy. All right, let's go with his apology to apology with Offset. Let's take a look at that.
Because I really don't like how you just got on my ass here, man. Yeah, man, we pushing the money, and you know what I told you. You know what I mean? Don't let no nigga get you out your body. You know what I mean? We solid niggas. We do what's right to our family. You dig? At the end of the day. No, on some G shit. I gotta stop that getting emotional shit. Cause I really let some other pussy ass shit hurt me. And that's what really got me back on this bitch going up, tripping. I have been doing great, bitch. You right though, and I thank you for that. I apologize to you, and I apologize to them too.
Yes, sir.
It's all good.
It's all
You
good.
right though. You right.
It's all good. We living.
Yeah,
God is
I
good.
flashed out. I'm tripping. I flashed out.
We ain't doing that no more. We getting to it. We happy around this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Real shit.
Real shit.
What about his eyes?
We
Though?
didn't get up
Hey,
out our body.
you in Norway.
I'm in Norway.
That's where my main home at.
That's why I called you, bitch. I thought you was around the way.
I love you, bitch. Hey, I'm sorry. Say, oh, I flashed out. You got me feeling like
Okay.
a dick right now. I flashed out, bitch. That wasn't
It's
gangster.
all
That wasn't
good,
gangster.
bitch.
I let some
It's
pussy
all
shit
good.
hurt me, and it got me back going. I gotta let that shit go. I love you, bitch. Happy birthday, coach.
Okay.
They call each other bitch.
Yeah, what's the clips over? Let's pause for a second before we move into the next thing. When did bitch become a term of endearment that men say to each other?
I'm old, dog.
I'm too old for this.
I'm old. It's a man, bitch.
We called each other bitch.
It is a Louisiana slang. They do be calling each other bitch down there.
For real?
That is a Louisiana thing. No, they do. They really do. Yeah.
Oh, not all
Not
that.
all that. No. It definitely ain't all the
that
South.
down south.
Alabama, we don't do that.
Mm.
No, we ain't doing that in Alabama. But
And
in Louisiana,
the
they
Miami
do.
niggas, I know you call them smile fuck nigga in Miami, you gonna get your ass whooped. Fuck nigga in Miami, you get your ass whooped. Weirdo in LA,
Right.
you being weird, you gonna get beat up.
Right.
Call nigga weird. You call nigga a bitch from Atlanta, you gonna get your ass whooped. So I mean, Offset has definitely, I guess he's matriculated himself to the Louisiana way of speaking, because I bitch, yeah, bitch, love you, bitch.
Love you. Oh my God, that shit crazy.
Hey man, listen, I ain't here to talk about how people communicate.
All right.
But what I'm gonna say though is, I think it's beautiful that Offset is talking to him.
Mm.
I think that's how you OG somebody. He has Offset clearly older than NBA YoungBoy. He has come down to his levels, communicating with him so he can understand it, and he's telling him, "Hey man, come on, baby, don't do that." You know, in a way that you see NBA YoungBoy is like, "Man, okay, man, you right. I need to." That's how you got to talk to him. You get what I'm saying? And to me, that's where Future need to be at with all these young guys, you know? And so it should have been something behind the scenes to me at the place where he's at, to where he could get on the phone with him and with NBA YoungBoy, and they could have worked that out and had a communication in the conversation. But salute the Offset though, because whatever toxicness you say about him or think about him, in that instance right there, he was doing the correct thing and having that conversation. But definitely how they communicate is foreign to me. Maybe I ain't been in Louisiana in a long time. Shout out to everybody in Louisiana. Maybe I ain't been back, and maybe because the Louisiana, I didn't know that. I didn't know that to right now.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
It back.
I didn't know that until I saw this.
Yeah, I didn't even see
interaction.
that. I didn't even see that, them calling each other bitch.
That they've been doing that all week
That's the thing. When I was watching
in a positive way.
When I was watching AB and Dean, they talk to each other like that too. Shut up, bitch. Bitch. I'm like, whoa. Like, what's going on? Like, imagine me and Justin just sitting up here. Yeah, bitch. I told him. Yeah, yo, come on, love you, bitch. Y'all gonna be
I like that hat, bitch.
No. See, I don't even like how that sounds. I don't even like how that sounds, dog.
Oh man,
my whole, I just got goosebumps here.
That's some great catering, bitch.
I can't. Oh hell no! I don't know what's going on, dog.
Bitch, that's a great Malcolm X man.
No. Okay, it's enough.
Shit, crazy.
We're done.
I don't even feel comfortable saying it.
I don't even feel comfortable hearing it. I almost dove across the motherfucking thing right now. Like, what's going on?
Oh my God.
Man, well, that let me know some shit that happens. I'm like, damn, I'm getting old. That shit make me
language
feel
is just moving too fast.
That's too. They can't use that word. That's such a. I don't even like when girls are together. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. I hate when I hear girls do that.
Yeah.
Don't do. I know that's what I know.
And I never participate either. I never feel the need when there's a bunch of women calling each other bees. I never feel the need to participate.
I'm not excited about it.
And I think everybody who's not black should feel the same way about the N-word.
Oh, it's fine. It's a bunch
You
of
never
work.
need to. I don't know why you guys feel the need to participate. I don't feel the need to participate when people out here call each other bees all day. I just thought I'd share. Carry on.
No. You're right. I'm just saying. I just don't. I personally, I'm not a woman. I don't feel comfortable with women calling each other that. That's how some. Yeah, and then yeah. I'm like, nah. I don't like that. I don't like that.
So
don't they got a name? Don't Offset has a name? Don't YoungBoy got a name, right? Why he gotta be bitch?
I don't know, man.
I want to talk about that.
You want to talk about it?
No, I want to talk to
Yeah.
somebody that's in.
Call Wack. See what Wack say about it.
Nah,
I feel like Wack got some insight on.
No,
like,
I want to
lingo.
talk to somebody that came up like that,
Mm.
and to tell me how is it like? When does it change? Like when do I call you that and you get upset?
That's a totally different thing.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like when does it change to bitch ass nigga to love you bitch? Like, what, is it so? It's
That's
what's in
probably
front.
that's probably the distinction.
It's
You
what's
just
in
did
front
I
of
think
it.
you just did it.
It's what's around it.
Yeah.
Love you bitch. Fuck you bitch. That's it.
Yeah, you just did
I
it.
just hooked it
I'm
up.
not
It's all,
even
it's
sure of
all
that.
in the context that what follows and precedes it. But they be saying that a lot down there, especially they'll be like little bitch.
Man.
Yeah. A
I
lot of
don't
times
want
they
to go
put the
down there.
little on.
They sell gumbo and jambalaya everywhere.
Golly.
That's cool.
That is crazy.
That is fun.
But yeah, so Future disappointed with his album. Now he's got himself in a rap. I don't even know if it's a rap beef. He's got himself in conflict with arguably the hottest rapper,
Yeah.
definitely of his generation, but arguably the hottest rapper. Period. And I keep watching this whole thing. And I keep coming back to the conversation we had a couple of weeks ago when we were talking about how maybe it was last week. Talking about how imagine if these cats caught consciousness.
Yeah.
Because my biggest critique of Future is he's been making this album his entire career.
Yeah.
This is the real him, and we hear the same thing. There's so much going on in the world, so many things that he has yet to touch on in his music that is sitting right there. He never actually graduated, in my opinion, graduated to having a certain level of consciousness in his music. I'm not even just talking about political issues. I'm just talking about consciousness in his music, right? And I see the same thing with YoungBoy. And I keep imagining what would happen if, like, the day that he does, if he ever does, after watching this exchange, it seems like the day is farther away than I thought maybe it might be, if ever. But this is, to me, while two of the most successful rappers that are out right now, a depiction of two catalogs in my mind that represent one of the more narrow existences a Black person can have. And I just find it sad. Not sad necessarily for them and the success they've had, but these are people we're championing as titans. And I keep thinking about this Dr. Trisha Rose talking about how hip hop has done more harm than good. And how you've been talking about how you feel like hip hop has done more harm than good. My Jedi Master, my cousin Shah, he gets disgusted when he looks at stuff. He's like, what was all this for in the first place?
But who fault is it? That's the question that you got to ask. Is it the creator's fault? Or is it those people that are that we have put these people on a pedestal? We are just as to blame as they are because we put them there. We didn't have to fall in love with it. We made Future. When I say we, I'm talking about the people. We made him hot. We say he's the guy. We consumed his music. We bought his shows. We bought his merch. We did him. We put him there. So it's our fault. We got to take some responsibility. And in order to make change, we have to realize how powerful our voice is, and we got to stop supporting shit that ain't right.
Mm.
So we got to make him feel it on these charts. And that's the only way he going to get better. He got to suffer on the charts for him to say, I need to talk about something else because the people aren't responding to this shit no more. We got to go on our social media individually. We got to say that Future album was not good. Nigga, what you doing? He got to hear that. He got to hear that echo and resonate in his mind so that he can change. And that's the same thing with everybody that makes music. That everybody that does anything. We control the narrative. I'm looking at y'all. We as the consumers. Me and Justin, we have a show here. Y'all control our show. If we get up here and we talk about peanut butter and jelly and y'all don't watch it, we're going to change the subject. Well, we're gonna get up here and talk about what y'all want to talk about, but at the same time, try to push the culture forward. And that's kind of like what has to happen with music. We gotta stop accepting bullshit. We gotta say, nah, I ain't fucking with that. Everybody in this chat, everybody watching this has a voice and a power. You got so much power in what you do. You have so much influence in your own personal lives. When you guys watch this show and y'all go tell somebody, hey man, I just watched third verse. It was a great show. Do you know that's a cosign that y'all giving us? And the same way you co-signing us or something that you like, you can do that with something you don't like. So we gotta hold these artists, we gotta hold these corporations, we gotta hold everybody that's making money off of us responsible. If you don't like what they putting on HBO Max, turn HBO Max off. If you mad about how much Netflix costs, don't go on Netflix. Cancel your subscription. If you don't like streaming, get rid of Apple Music. Get rid of Spotify. I bet you they swap it out. If you noticing in the grocery store, y'all go see the beef prices have went down. The potato chip prices went down. The soda prices went down. You know why? Because y'all ain't buying that shit. And it works like that with everything. I'm telling y'all, if y'all want Louis Vuitton to be cheaper, stop buying them fucking bags. I bet you they start selling Louis Vuitton for cheaper. You want Future with a different message? Anytime, man, that Future whack. I ain't fucking with that. I ain't listening to that. That shit horrible. But what we do is we keep supporting it.
And they call each other haters.
Yeah, we're not haters. I'm not going to your show, my nigga, until you shape up and ship out. I don't want to see you in concert, my nigga, because you ain't changed. Because I'm older, I changed. I'm just gonna let you just be the same nigga. Nah, when I have to grow and get better, no, we all got to grow and get better. So hold motherfuckers responsible. That's how you do it. That's how you make change in your life. You want gas to go down? Man, stop getting as much gas. Go where you have to go, not where you want to go. And watch the gas prices drop. I'm telling you, shit'll switch.
Mm.
The third verse.
All right, let's check some more super chats. Stat out here killing it today. This is the Stat Quo show today.
No. This is the hour show. I'm just saying.
I'm saying the complimentary.
Okay.
Clearly, it's our show.
Okay.
I'm not saying you're talking too much.
Yeah.
I'm saying you say what needs to be said.
I don't want to be political, but I'm just saying because we control. We have the power.
You're right. No, you're right. Everything you're saying is facts.
We got the power, dog.
Instead, what you talking about earlier with the live forever thing, that's like an end goal of Neuralink. They want to map consciousness and switch it over to AI robots so that way you can live forever. So
that's happening.
You're hitting on all cylinders. All right, getting into some more super chats from Alien Soup Pasta. Do you think Kaepernick thinks of himself as a capitalist Black Panther, Justin? Is he more justified to it? I find it interesting how differently people speak about Jay-Z's philanthropy versus others. Goodness gracious.
Do I think that Kaepernick thinks of himself as a capitalist Black Panther?
Yes.
I have no idea what he thinks about himself. I think that's a hard thing for me to think. I don't know. But I can tell you that he is dedicating his life to his mission at this point in time, right? Like that's what they call Kaepernick. I think it's called, I'm not sure what it's called, but that's what his foundation is dedicated to. If we're trying to juxtapose the difference between Kaepernick and Jay-Z in this conversation, to me, the difference would be, I don't have an experience of Kaepernick jumping on something or co-opting anybody else's movements for their own gain. I just don't. Whether or not you think Jay-Z is wrong for these things, whether or not you think he is wrong for becoming the face of the Nets, selling affordable homes to people who were never going to get affordable homes so that Brooklyn can have a stadium, and sell the idea that there's a Black owner of this stadium, whether you agree with that or not, there's people who are polarized on that point. Whether you think when Occupy Wall Streets is happening and he starts rebranding things and selling shirts to say Occupy All Streets, whether you think that's co-opting a movement or not, it's something that happened. Whether you look at this Target thing, when people are boycotting Target, people say, why don't we boycott Amazon? Why don't we boycott Walmart? When we did the bus boycott, they boycott the buses. They still went to the grocery store, right? The point is to send a message. So whether you think releasing exclusive vinyls to a place where people are trying to send a message is co-opting a movement or not, I don't know. Whether you think Jay-Z would have his position at the NFL if Kaepernick hadn't done what he did, whether you think any of that would have happened, I don't know. I can't speak for what Kaepernick thinks in his own mind, but I look at Kaepernick as someone who was willing to put his career on the line for something that he believed in. I have not seen Jay-Z put his career on the line, in my opinion, in a way that parallels or similar to what Cap did. But I have plenty of examples of watching Jay-Z jump on legitimate social movements and find a way to squeeze $1 out of them.
Do you think the money taints what Cap did?
Which money?
The money that he got from the NFL.
To get paid because he got blackballed?
I'm saying, do you think that taints what he did?
I think it makes it easy for capitalists to say he sold out.
I'm asking you a question. I don't know.
No, it's my answer.
Okay.
I think that's what it is. Now,
Yeah.
I don't know what the expectation is. In a civil case, the only restitution is to get paid.
Yeah.
Right. So you sue, you get paid. That's what happens. So he won his case.
Yeah.
He plays a sport that is really only played 2 places in the world. So if he's going to play professional football, it's like here or Canada. Right. So there's not a lot of places for him to go to continue to do his job. I don't think when he was kneeling thinking his job was going to be on the line.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think he thought it was going to be that big of a deal.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking obvious.
Yeah.
But then you get, these old money powers that be to get together and they boycott someone. We know that because they paid him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't look at that as anything other than how the system's supposed to go. I think if I'm a capitalist, I want to it's like when I talk about how, like, if you say everybody's racist, then nobody's racist, and now racism doesn't exist. Or like when you say, like, well, everybody does something, that means nobody does something, so it's not a problem. I hear that angle from capitalists a lot. Oh, well, he sued, or he settled, or he won his case, or whatever it is. So yeah, he's just like us. No, I don't think that's how that works. Right, because these people are in a position where they don't actually have to work. Their money works for themselves, and they've rigged the system for everybody else. So it's a different thing.
Do you think, I find it fascinating how sensitive people are about the national anthem. I think Dave Chappelle did a skit about that, which was hilarious. But I just like this shit is over a dude kneeling because the song is on. I don't give a fuck what he doing when the song. He could be sitting Indian style. Who gives a fuck how he's doing? So that's his. So, oh no, he's protesting. He's sitting down. How can the nigga kneel? Get up, get off your knees. If you don't get up, we're gonna all turn and disintegrate into dust. Who gives a fuck if he's kneeling? Who cares? Who cares? That shit is so crazy how sensitive motherfuckers be. 2-3 niggas kneel and one had an afro, and now it's a whole movement. That shit is wild. That shit is wild. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, once I blow up, it's gonna be a whole bunch of movements. I'm be doing all kind of shit. Y'all should see me at the sporting events when the national anthem come on. I'll be picking my nose. I'll be putting ketchup on my hot dog. I'll be sipping a Slurpee. We're not gonna shut the NFL down. Oh no, Stat Quo sipping a Slurpee when the anthem on.
Look, most people watch these games on TV. Nobody stands at home and no one takes their hat off at home when the national anthem was going on. That's a peer pressure situation in the first place.
I'm kicking it like a motherfucker. It's like, what? I'm not stopping what I'm doing. I'm still talking shit.
Los, when you're at home watching the Alabama games and the national anthem comes on, do you stand up and take your hat off?
Wait, like back home or actually at my house?
At your house.
Of course I do. Of course I do. I find the nearest flag, face it, hand over my heart.
That's so funny.
If I was in uniform, I'd salute.
Oh, God.
Let's be honest, bro.
Nobody does that.
Dog, my whole life, I grew up at barbecues when I was young. My uncle never came up off that grill when the national anthem was on. That nigga was still flipping that chicken, flipping them ribs, lacing that sauce on that motherfucker. Right. You know what I'm saying? We didn't turn when the game was on and they had the national anthem on. We did not touch the Frankie Beverly and Mays. I grew up where Frankie Beverly and Mays was more coveted than the national anthem. Outstanding by the Gap Band. That's the nigga national anthem. Don't touch that motherfucking radio, nigga.
Right.
That's how I grew up. We didn't get the further line, man. We didn't care about none of that. Dog,
Right.
we were still eating chicken, hot dogs, drinking RC cola. We didn't give a fuck about like what's going on right now.
Right.
Even white folks, the white folks I knew, the niggas, they didn't give a fuck about that damn anthem. Niggas was still, they had Nirvana rocking in the background.
Right.
I don't know, man. Shit weird. Shit
Wow.
got real weird around that shit.
To your point, up until 2009, you didn't even have to be out. If you were a player in the NFL, you did not have to be on the sideline for the national anthem. You could have been in the locker room.
Right.
You could have been doing whatever you wanted.
Yeah.
They made it a mandate in 2009 that they had to be on the sideline for the
Right.
anthem.
For money, for the military, for all the military contracts.
And media did that. I'm saying like media took this non-issue and made it a thing, and then it made it to where, and no offense, no disrespect to Kaepernick and what he did in his movement, but dog, they're like, yeah, he's like a modern Ali. No, the fuck he's not.
He's probably the closest though.
Well, yeah, we're not talking about closest.
But that's what the word modern means.
Oh, I guess so. So
Yeah.
I don't see it the same. I don't see it the same way. I
He's
guess
a
he
guy who sacrificed his career.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, in that regard. I mean, don't get me wrong. We could say, well, one was being asked to go to war.
That's a difference.
Right. One was being asked to kill people. The other, right. But that's where the modern comes in.
Yeah, because I'm like, one was literally going to a place where he could get killed and die, and then go kill people that did nothing to
Right.
him. So that's the difference. One is just saying, hey, you're not gonna be able to play football. I think those are two different.
Depending on how you look at it, one is also, and the cap side is saying you'll never be able to do the job you love or have the livelihood that you had before. Like you're sacrificing your livelihood.
But this is the thing. It's a choice he made,
Yeah.
and bless him for the choice that he made. He didn't have to make that decision. He made that decision. Shout out to him.
Yeah, no.
He shout out to him.
And Eric, was it Eric Reed? Eric Reed too.
Yeah, they made that decision. And so my issue with the decision was he felt in his mind that he was going to get an opportunity from these people after he won. And that's not how this works with them. You take somebody like what's the guy the coach? John Gruden. Totally different situation. Sued the NFL, suing them now, but still talking about he want to coach. They're not going to let you back in to coach John Gruden.
I mean, either way, that still can be something that you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You can want
because again, we're talking about. It's not even like if they were basketball players. It's not even like they were soccer players. Nobody plays this around the world.
That's true.
Like there's almost, and then with the majority of it, after you leave college, your college eligibility is up. You've got 60 places, period, you can really play, including Canada. You know, if it's that many, 25 places you can play. It's not even the name we gave it is not the name that football is soccer around the world. Not, and honestly, I'm just gonna say this: the hell does a foot really got to do with the football we play anyway? At least with soccer, it's all football. It's the foot in the ball. It makes sense, but our football is more than just your feet. I mean, the kicking is not why we watch it. It should be pass ball. I think what they're talking about,
running ball.
I guess what they're saying is it's a running game.
Catching ball. Nigga, the foot is the least amount of thing that's being used with the ball.
Right.
And the people that use their foot with the ball in our football, we don't even respect them.
Hey, can we get a fact check on why they call football?
It's literally because it's a game where you move the ball with your feet.
Yeah.
Whereas other games that were similar to it were like English games that were played on horseback and stuff like that. So because we were doing it on foot, they called it football.
So basketball.
Because it's a basket.
But you still moving the ball with your feet.
Right, but the basket's the main objective.
Oh, then we get saying so it should be goalpost ball with football.
End zone ball.
End zone ball. Goal ball.
I mean, there's a lot of dumb stuff that we did just because we didn't want to be British. Like we dropped all the U's, right? In color. We don't have U in color. We dropped that. We made up dumb metrics. We just came up with random 5,280 feet. We'll call it a mile. You know what I mean? We just did a lot of dumb stuff just to be different.
What's dumb too?
What?
White underwear. If you're a grown person wearing white underwear, you need to sit down somewhere.
That's where we started this episode. Because
I'm going back.
Right.
You shouldn't be wearing no damn white underwear at women and men.
Exposing all your streaks.
What we talking about?
Streak City.
Come on. What we doing? You a grown person with some white drawers. If you're an adult man, if you are right now in the chat as a man and you got some Fruit of the Loom tidy whities and you wearing those right now, I implore you as an adult person, go get you some boxers or some boxer briefs. Everybody, sometimes you want the snug. I enjoy the snug. Want to pull it up. But if you walk around here with the bikini joints, like the old school joints, the tidy whities, the dun-dun-duns, if you a grown man in some dun-dun-duns, dog, you got to get that together. And a white pair. Dog, imagine you got a chick. She come over to the crib. You got your dirty clothes exposed. You're not even thinking of. She go in your bathroom. She just lift up the hamper. First thing she sees is a white pair, man. You know what I'm saying?
Terrible.
Hey, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? You got what can Brown do for you all over the drawers, man? Dog, you're not getting no play tonight.
People need to normalize baby wipes too.
Dog, we already. For sure.
People need to normalize baby wipes.
You have to have a baby wipe. It ain't for babies, my nigga.
Right.
It should be called. That's why I'm glad they came with adult wipes. You need to take your adult ass over there and take care of yourself. Because that dry paper, that dry toilet paper you got, that one ply guy,
right?
They ain't doing it. So white drawers. Yeah. White drawers is a no,
right.
and having a bathroom without a baby wipe at least.
Right.
There. Come on, don't let it get like that.
I know Kevin Samuels must have told y'all niggas that at some point in time.
You gotta have a baby wipe. Right. Do the world of service, man. Walking around here, you got white drawers on and no baby wipes.
That's crazy.
Woo! Talking about you want a real woman in your life.
Man,
you walk around here with greasy boots.
That's exactly why they got dry balls now.
Man, talking about you man. She got to do this. She got to do that. You over here just dirty, just from the waist down, just a clown from the waist down. Anyway, sorry.
I just learned also that the British actually invented the term soccer.
Oh,
we got that from them. So they used to call it association football. They knocked that down to association, and then they shortened that to ASOC. But then I guess it was slang back then for them to throw ER on the end of everything. So then that got shortened down to soccer. So that's where we got soccer from. We didn't make that up. The British did that.
That's new. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that until just now either. So all that crap where they're like, you call it soccer, they gave
that's the British.
It's their
good to know they made something up.
Yeah.
They took everything else. That's all y'all got is soccer.
That game's older than our country, though.
Yeah, they took everything else.
Yeah, it makes sense.
They probably some African somewhere made that shit up.
It, right?
And they switched the history.
The Aztecs used to play a game similar to it, but they used people's heads, like severed heads.
Oh, this was us.
Yeah,
it's welcoming people.
Thanks, Los. Fun facts from Los.
Yeah, I like it.
Never know what you'll learn here on the third verse. All right, Jermaine L Johnson. I wonder if everyone who was scammed with fake Hove tickets and not able to get in still thinks that perpetuating scamming culture is cool.
Were there a lot of cases of that? Did that happen? I didn't see that report.
I wasn't aware, but
I wonder if that actually happened.
Find out.
I'm sure it always happens.
Spin that shit.
Oh, did you hear 3D Nati's remix?
Well, I see she was living in her car. Shout out to her.
Yeah. I did a video on it. She did a mobile home studio. And
shout out to her.
Like a Cribs episode.
And she's doing it by choice. She's not something that she has to do, but that's what she's doing. Shout out to her.
Yeah, she's dope.
Living, and she's dope. And shout out to her for living the life that she want to live.
Yeah.
So years ago, I was at a Starbucks and I had picked up a conversation from a dude, and he was telling me that he lives in his car, and he's like, "Man, I just got out of the hamster wheel." Like what? He's like, I said hamster wheel. He's like, I just got out of that life of just feeling like I'm running in place and not going anywhere. So I'm just working to pay all these bills. I'm just working, and I'm going to work and I'm spending all this money, and I could barely take care of myself. He's like, man, I got me a mobile home. I live in my car, because I don't want to be in a situation where all my money and my resources is going to something that I really don't give a damn about. And he's like, it was the best decision that I made. So when I seen her living in her car and she was saying that she's happy about it, everything ain't for everybody. And if that's what fulfill you, I think it's amazing that people get to do what they want to do. Everybody ain't built like you. So shout out to her and shout out to everything she's doing. And it's the dope remix. And she's always been a dope MC. So shout out to her.
Yeah. And she also built the mobile home studio with her hands. She built it herself. And she documented it. So if you go to her YouTube channel, it looks like home HGTV or some joint, you know what I'm saying, with her putting it together. It's amazing.
That's amazing. Shout out to 3D Nati, man.
There wasn't like widespread scamming. Obviously, there's always some, but
Yeah.
I think the bigger issue that a lot of people had was on the last night. Apparently, there was a gate rush from a lot of ticketless
right.
people, so then they had to do the shutdown, and then the show got delayed from 8 o'clock to midnight.
Mm.
So that was Anyhow, moving on.
I guess that was the soundtrack to the Gate Rush.
And then that money fast. Number one? Oh, it's number one on the rap charts.
Oh yeah, the charts came out today. Let's see. It was number. Ooh, if it's number one in the rap charts, it jumped quite a bit.
Yeah, that
It was
means
19 last week.
we do chart
That's what we're
report on
talking. Yeah,
Thursday.
we talk about. We do chart report here because
Right.
Janice was still
Janice
the number
was up
one
there.
rap song at that time. Let's see where it's at. We do chart report here every Thursday on the Thursday show. We're not going to get into it now, but I am curious to see where this is right now.
We got
Janice is still the number one rap song. It's at number 8 this week.
Okay.
So
We got
number
another
2
Jay-Z.
is, and Spin That is up to number 17. So it went up two spots. But Janice is still the number one rap song in the nation.
DJ Nasla. My wife will tell you she put. Whoa, where did it go? There it goes. I was like, my wife will tell you she put me on y'all show. By the way, I got the tickets and she handled the walk-in. Got there at 4:45. Got merch and in the seats at 6:50. You had to get there early. Longest wait ever. Worth every penny.
Mm.
That's
They said
dope.
they got there at 4:44. But
Yeah, that's dope.
That was a
Oh, that's dope.
opportunity.
Yeah. If I got there early, I would have been fine. As long as I had someplace to charge my phone, you know, you chilling, walking around, you get to see the stadium. And
I will go to all these places if I got my own porta potty, my own section where people can't use but me. I got my own section where people can't just I gotta be subject to the aroma of strangers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I would love to enjoy it, but you know, everybody don't see life the way I see it. You know, everybody don't bathe how I bathe.
Well, we'll have a good time at the LA show.
See,
It'll be good.
I'm not
You'll enjoy it.
going.
We'll work it out.
I don't want to go.
It's for the show.
Why?
Because
What does that have to do with us?
Because we're
in the
third
show?
verse. We're third verse. We're real people with real experiences.
I'm gonna watch it. You went to the Kanye
So
show.
we're going to be there. It's
You
gonna be great.
loved it.
Yeah, I did.
You loved the Kanye show.
Yeah.
You enjoyed it. He was standing on that little globe. You couldn't even see the nigga.
It was a
up there.
big globe.
Yeah, big globe, but you couldn't even see him up there.
I knew who he was.
Exactly. You better off listening to the shit in your headphones.
I have the experience.
Experience of what?
I
You
went
just wanna
to
be
I
around
went to
a
the
bunch
I
of
went to the
strangers?
most dynamic dress rehearsal in history. Okay.
You just want to be around strangers?
No, I want to experience what the artistic expression.
What people? So it's not about
No,
the art. It's
of
about
the show.
people.
The show's artistic expression. How the artist conveys the show. That's
Can't
what
even
they're
see the
the
nigga.
other people are just there. You know what I mean? Like
So you just zoned out into this man.
at times while I was trying to take in his artistic expression.
I have no. Listen,
You've been on stage before. You've rapped in front of audiences.
I
People zone out to you.
I don't give a fuck.
That's what happens.
None of them people are watching them.
People zone out to you right now.
I am compelled.
Let's get the next super chat. Let's get before we do tour.
From Zero Fox 40. Jay-Z wants power. He doesn't need the money. Blueslides 24. Future becoming like Scotty, who he dissed in 2017.
Wait, says what? Future become like who?
Like Scotty Pippen.
So who's Jordan?
Young boy.
Young boy Jordan.
Ooh. I mean, he is NBA.
I think Young Boy did Future a favor
Oh, by even talking about it this
by
much.
talking about him.
Yeah.
Because imagine if he didn't talk about him, and all we had to do is focus on how far he's fallen. That'd be the conversation, because you know these numbers are going to not be great.
This album is terrible.
Yes, that.
It's really bad.
David 6104. The current big three is Future, Young Boy, Never Broke Again, and Kodak Black. It's just facts.
That's his big three.
That is a big troll.
I would agree, but
Yo,
they paid good money to say that. So
Yeah, no. I'm with it.
Yo.
Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it.
you know this idea of trolling, right? I was thinking about this today, because he just said what he said. Trolling allows you to say whatever you. It's like a mulligan.
Right.
You could just say something. I seen Ray J talking about his sexuality, and he was basically, I think, coming out of the closet when he was talking. It was an interview he did today. But he can come back later and be like, I was just trolling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. It's like saying psych.
That's crazy.
It's like psych, but it's a whole new thing.
That is crazy. You really just get to say some shit.
Yeah.
You know what?
It's not a new thing.
I'm married to a gorilla.
Psych.
I'm just playing.
Right.
Y'all go cancel me now?
What's my favorite rap lyric around that? I'm just kidding like Jason. Unless you're gonna do it.
That is crazy, dog. Trolling's a motherfucker.
You know where that line came from?
Isn't that is that Nelly?
It's Nelly.
Unless you're gonna do
it.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding like Jason. Unless you're gonna do it. I love that.
Yeah.
Jermaine L Johnson, Future, Big Three. With all due respect, the bare minimum requirement for being considered as a great rapper is actually rapping great.
I don't think that's what he meant by it. And I don't necessarily think that everybody who participates in these Big Three conversations comes from that same standpoint when it comes to Future. I think a lot of people think Future can rap great. And I think that we've talked about that in recent weeks about how, you know, his level of lyricism, the way he puts bars together, particularly flows together, really does connect with a whole lot of people. I think more so where Future was coming from, particularly in that GQ interview, was if you really look at all the things that he's accomplished over the course of his career, which is about the same timeline as these other three guys, he's a lot closer to them. I mean, he's past J. Cole, you know, in a lot of ways in terms of sales and impact, not to put them against each other, but he is right there with those three guys in general. And so I think that was his point. But Jermaine, agree with you. I don't find Future to be, you know, the most thoughtful MC, but he is a dynamic rapper. And I can't take that away from him.
And there are people that will actually put him in that category. And I don't ever want to marginalize their opinion and say that they're wrong, because it's all about how it makes you feel. And in this case, majority rules as far as what we would deem to be the actual fact. If the majority of people say that you're a great MC, then that's where it comes from. Because if it's just about what a couple of people think, then anybody can say anything at that point, right?
Yeah. Future's great at pain. That's about it.
And drugs.
Which is pain.
Ill Magic 94. That's how they talk in Louisiana.
Yeah, apparently.
Chief Trey, I don't speak French, stat. Something that you said about that he didn't agree with. So he was saying
he doesn't speak French.
You know, like yes, French.
Oui.
There you go.
Oh, shout out to you.
Word up. Appreciate that.
Alien Supasta. I asked because you said you think Jay-Z thinks about himself that way. All love.
Oh, okay. Well.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Well, truth be told, we don't know what Jay-Z thinks about himself. I'm just saying what I would want to hear from him. I don't know what he thinks or what he doesn't think. What I'm learning, because I work in this industry, is that he's a lot more sensitive than I ever would have thought that he was, which I should have known because he's a rapper. And when I was rapping, I was extremely sensitive. Listening to songs with an ear microscope to hear if somebody said something about me. Did they say it? No, wasn't nobody thinking about me. That's first of all. Didn't nobody give a fuck. But in my mind, I'm like, nah, he said something about me. She said something about me. I can only imagine for him that actual people do say things about how he feels. So I should have known better. There I go again, putting people in places that they didn't ask to be.
They didn't want to be there.
It's my fault.
You don't want to be there.
It's my fault.
Yeah, it's your fault. Lower your expectations.
I'm gonna say this again, and because this is very important. Everybody that we see that has everything they have, we got them there. We made them rich. If y'all don't want them to be rich no more, stop supporting them. If it's anybody you don't like, I don't care who it is, stop supporting what they're doing, and I promise you, you will see a crazy change in their behavior. You think it's a whole new person. They'll come back like Lauryn Hill. Stop going to the shows. I guarantee you her motherfucking beautiful self will be showing up on time and screaming the praises of all of her fans. Because if she does not have you guys going out to those shows to sing those songs, she cannot live the lifestyle that she lives. This is a fact. So
Mississippi Brown Girl W7C said, Justin, heard you on Karen Hunter.
Oh, word. Thank you for checking that out. Yeah, I was at the Karen Hunter show yesterday.
oh dope, I got to see that.
Yeah, big shout out to Karen Hunter. I'll send you. I don't know if they sent me the link, but I'll send you a link to it. Really interesting how that happened. They reached out a couple of weeks ago and said they wanted me on the show.
What was y'all talking about?
We ended up talking about Jay-Z a little bit. We talked about how do we get. They pulled a clip where I was talking about how I think a lot of people feel as though government is a bad thing. They forget the fact that government is simply made up of people we elect. So government is just who we elect to be in office.
Yep.
So if we elect people that hate government,
Yep.
they're going to go in there and destroy government. And so you're going to have bad government. But if you elect people who like government or think government can be used for other things, that's what you're going to get. So it's really a reflection of us. And right now, we're so brainwashed too. When we think about it, half the elected officials are not even really talking to people with heartbeats. You know, half the time they're talking to the fact that we have corporate personhood. And so when they say things like the American people don't want universal health care, well, that's not American people with heartbeats. All the polls say that everybody wants this.
Yeah.
But they're also, this is the corporate personhood side of things that they're speaking to. And that word speak, I think, misses the electorate in a lot of ways. But we talked about that too. And we talked about going from banking to media. But it was really, really great. It's my first time on the show. W. Kamau Bell told her that I'd be a good guest. He recommended me. So I'm a big fan of his. That was actually something that was news to me too. So
that's awesome.
It was actually a combination of moments that I think all of us a lot of times forget how far the stuff we're doing is actually reaching, or how many people like tune in or tap into what we're doing. But there was like a whole trifecta of different people who were advocating for me to be on this show that I personally don't have a relationship with, didn't know they were watching my stuff at all, who I've been fans of, I've been watching, and people that I just really respect in the space. And so that's how I got on the show yesterday. It was a great conversation. Hopefully I'll be back on. I'd love to have her on my channel too for a conversation too. She's a fantastic journalist and is a true pioneer in terms of what we do in this space. Karen Hunter's been doing this for a very long time. So
dog, you
awesome.
saying what you just said about when people say they hate government but it's people that we elect.
Yeah.
It reminded me of a conversation I had with my friend talking about I just hate the police. I'm like, bro, police are people.
That's right.
It's the people. You hate the uniform and the institution, but that's just an actual person with a uniform on. So we got to. So you hate people, like if you really get to the core and the jigs of what you're saying. So we got to get to the. If we want to fix certain things, we got to get to the core of the issue.
Right.
And why is it that when people get in certain positions, what causes them to, I guess, be led astray or go into a place where it's deemed to be negative to the people. So,
right.
But to say I hate government is saying I hate the people. We gotta fix the people.
You elect people who hate government, they're going to destroy government, and you're going to get corporatocracy.
Yes.
You think you're going to have a vote when corporate overlords are taking over the levers? Did they vote? Did you get a vote when Doge got in there doing crazy stuff?
No, I hate record labels. You know, record labels are just human beings in there working. That these are real people with blood and kids and in school and paying for tuition and paying taxes. Like these are people we're talking about. They're working a job. So you hate the record label. Let's get to the core of what you hate.
Now, I will say I hate health insurance companies.
Well, those people are bad.
They're not necessary.
Whoa. I'm letting y'all in. I can't let y'all in. I got to get out of there. But man, that shit is crazy.
Right. There's so many people, like a lot of that shouldn't even exist. You know what I mean?
Man, that shit is bad.
You mean your whole job is to
take advantage of somebody,
to be the middleman and argue against paying people. The whole insurance industry is them.
Scam.
You give them money, and their whole job is to find ways not to give it back.
I don't know if you all have ever been in a car accident or anything. They're trying to figure out a way to not pay you.
Yeah.
They're trying to figure out a way to
not pay you. Yeah,
Los
just went through that.
Los had a terrible accident.
Yeah.
And Los fighting for them to pay his bills. I mean, this dude Los, give y'all. That's kind of like why we kind of slowed down, because Los was the original cameraman and everything, but he had to go get this crazy back surgery. He lucky to be alive. Two back surgeries.
two back surgeries.
I'm talking about millions of dollars worth of damage to this man's body.
Right.
Shout out to him for, to persevering and getting through that. But it was a whole fight with the insurance company for these people to pay to take care of his injuries. Fuck put some money in his pocket to wear because he can't work, but just to even handle his injuries.
Yeah.
And this is a fight that people go through on a regular basis and all types of insurance. You know what I'm saying? It's the thing you pay for just in case something happens. And then when something happens, they're fighting for you to cash in on it.
Right. Yeah.
It's crazy.
They have inverted balance sheets.
And it's mandatory for you to have it.
And you have to have it.
You have to have it. You don't have a choice.
Right.
So this whole freedom, how much freedom do you have when you have to? That's like somebody telling you, you have to have Apple Music.
Right.
You have to have Spotify.
Yeah, but the freedom.
And if you don't have it, they lock you up.
But that's the thing. That's the the bait and switch again. Because you have the freedom to exploit humans. That's really what the freedom is.
Yes.
We are a bank disguised as a country. And so you have the freedom to use your corporate designation to exploit people. That is, and if you're not doing that, I'm not sure you're doing America right. I think about that all the time with bots. Like, I'm still not using bots. And now I feel dumb because ultimately the idea is to spread content. Everybody else is using bots. Like, I still haven't used bots, especially on my channel. I haven't even run ads.
And I get so frustrated when people say we use bots. I wish we did use some bots. Right. I wish we did use some bots.
I wish you used bots.
We would be, okay, just so y'all understand. Okay, I think we had like 15,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Right? Go look at our activity and the numbers that we get. And then go look at some other podcasts that started around our time and the activity of numbers that they get. But their conversation is not resonating with the people. The reason it's not resonating with the people is because they're using the thing that me and Justin aren't using. And the reason that we're not using it is because DJ is a part of our thing. And because me and DJ worked in the music industry so long, the first thing the people gonna say is, oh man, they using bots and I guess they cheating. So me and DJ, we came in this thing like, right, we gonna keep it all the way.
Right.
100, we're gonna do it the right way. We're gonna grind our way up. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes I just want to write a check. Right. Just gonna keep it real. Sometimes I just be wanting to write a check,
right? And
just y'all look up and we got 1 million subscribers. I be feeling like that.
Right.
That's because that's how the game is.
That's
played.
How the game is played.
That is how the game is played. So it's really offensive when people be like, "Yeah, y'all got." There's no bots in here. There's 361 people in here. These are real human beings.
Right.
And I know how to get I know how to get 25,000 people in here though.
Right.
I know who to pay too, y'all.
Right.
I know exactly who to pay, and DJ know who to pay too. But we're not doing it because we're trying to. What I have experienced in the music industry is real engagement, right? Surmounts and is bigger than all of that, and it lasts longer. But yeah, a lot of the things you see that you think is real motion, a lot of that is commotion.
Right.
Oh wow, we have a little husband-wife action in the super chats today.
Oh,
Down to Earth 83 said, thanks to my husband for the shout out, but he deserves one because he mistakenly bought us ADA seats and they gave us cushion fold-out chairs instead of sitting in those hard-ass stadiums.
Nice.
And so let me tell you something. What y'all just witnessed is what we have here in our community right there. That's called a power couple. Because they basically giving each other kudos right before so we can see it. We can see love in the air. We can see why they work as a team.
Right.
You said that on a unified front. They got it all the way together. Salute to love.
Salute to love.
Salute to love. I love the love. Shout out to y'all. Man.
Love
May
is
y'all
undefeated.
Never split.
Love is undefeated.
Talk that shit, Justin.
That's
love
all you
is
need.
Undefeated.
All we need is love.
That's it, man. Shout out to y'all. That's freaking amazing. Man.
Right.
That's dope.
I was saying no Diddy because he said shout out to love. You know,
no,
brother love. Brother's undefeated.
Not a good time.
But bumps.
Not a good time. No, not a good time.
It's funny.
From David. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be David or Davide, but I'm gonna go with David because that sounds more fun to say. David 6104. After talking to the chat, the real big three is Sway Lee, French Montana, and Rich the Kid.
Hey, if that's what you like, that's what you like.
That's one of the biggest stories this year too. That French Montana story.
Really? That's what you like. That's what you like. You gotta like what you like. Is that it?
That's all we got for the super chats right
Justin,
now.
you got your ass up and the super chat is done.
There's no, yeah.
Oh, what was it? The next second? Next.
The third Thursday.
All right, so guys, this is my first time like being like a real host because Justin went to the bathroom. I don't know what the hell.
We got poll results.
We got 198 votes. 68% said yes to the third verse Sunday sports stream, potentially called the fourth quarter.
We're
Okay?
doing it.
And 32% of people just haven't caught on yet.
We're doing it. That's enough.
How many no's did we have?
Let's see. What's 32% of 198? Let's see. 98 times 0.2. Boom. 63 people are not feeling it, but we will,
Sorry, 63 people. We're gonna do it.
Awesome crossover.
So it's gonna be me. Los is gonna be the host with the most. Y'all get to finally see Los' ugly face on a regular basis. He got a shot. Los not ugly, but yeah. Los is gonna be the host. It's gonna be me, Los, DJ, and then
Kind of mean.
like I said, Justin will be coming in. We try not to work Justin too much because he got so much going on. He be on Coach Tonight for like 8 hours. Literally, I be waking up. I still see Justin at 1, 2 in the morning answering super chats. I'm like, this shit is crazy. Go to bed. Go to bed. And I'm calling him in the morning because we got our show. So we try not to work Justin to exhaustion. You know what I'm saying?
It's not work for Justin because he loves what he does.
I'm just saying. So if it wasn't like that, if we were just trying to just drive him into the ground, it's like, yo, we do another
You
show.
talking about the Sunday show?
Exactly. But Justin's gonna be there, guys, as a special correspondence for
Women's basketball.
and he'll be kind of like he'll treat the Sunday show like how DJ treats this show right here. Come when he won't. That's how we're gonna do with DJ. DJ will get to come where he want Justin get to come when he wants to that show, and we're gonna talk about nothing but sports.
We got to figure out the branding around that. I heard you mention it earlier, so we don't jeopardize the algorithm or confuse the algorithm, because this isn't a sports show. I wonder if we just do a show, we don't necessarily brand it a sports show.
No, we don't. We just call. We don't. We should
just third verse Sunday.
Third verse Sunday.
Yeah.
We don't say. We can say sports on the when Aaron does the intro. It can have football shit playing, but we don't have to it don't have to say third verse sports.
Yeah, I think
on the thing,
because that's what happened to Gil's Arena.
Well, they did basketball, but
they had a
they were
basketball
doing
show,
football.
and then they put a football show on the basketball page.
But the problem was it primarily became more football than basketball.
Right, but it ruined. But they put it on the same page. That's where the problem became. So once they did that when they put a football show on a basketball page, it destroyed the algorithm for all the basketball content. It confused it. They didn't start a separate page. They should have started a separate page. That's at the core of what happened there. But the guy, what happened is whoever's managing Underdog or whatever the company is, he was trying to run the numbers up. And so they took a big page already, felt like they throw Skip Bayless and whatever football show, whatever on it. It wasn't, the audience would be fine, but it wasn't going to have an algorithmic effect. It had an algorithmic effect.
But the thing about us, just in comparison, you're talking about a page that had over 1 million subscribers, and they had like such a built-in base. I think we're so early that, and if you really go back to the original shows, especially ones where more DJ was on there, we talked a lot about sports. You know what I'm saying? We don't do it at all. And it's kind of like it's really a part of what we do, honestly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're a big sports guy. I don't know if people know that.
Right.
But Justin's a huge sport. Justin's a go to the bar and watch sports with his friends guy.
Love it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So everybody here that's affiliated with this thing that we do, we love sports. We just don't, it's just so much that goes on in the culture of hip hop and in entertainment that we never really get a chance to get to it. So
like to focus on it. Yeah.
To focus on it. So and you know, football is such a big part of us, dog. We love football. It's the season's coming up. It's
fantasy football season coming up too, man.
You want to do a fantasy? Dog, we gotta do a fantasy draft. Like we gotta do all that shit. Come on, bro. I know. I mean, listen. If we
let us know in the comment section what you think about this. I know Stat said
they already did.
I know, right? But also, because we had a poll, but also let us know if we're taking the algorithmic risk. If you think this is better, I think it's good. We have to do it. Yeah, we just can't brand it that.
Yeah, we just gonna put it. Yeah, we're not gonna brand it. Just put it up there, and we're gonna talk about sports. Right. Put it up there and do it on something.
And you and DJ being who you are already music people. So having the same host still puts you in a music place.
Yeah, it doesn't change.
It's not even a different show. It's just like the same show.
We just talking about sports. Things. And Los is sitting there and you popping in talking about the dumbass WNBA, which we don't want to hear.
It's on fire right now.
On fire how?
It's all the numbers are up.
So it went from 0 to 1.
I mean, that is actually 1,000. That's 100% increase. That's an amazing increase right there. If you can grow at that level, everybody be happy.
I can't believe you watched that.
It's great.
You should go watch me play basketball.
The storylines are amazing.
Since you like unathletic,
you're not as good as these women.
I can jump just as high,
and that's probably where it ends.
That's it.
And you get smoked on the court.
Not when we used to play. I could beat them. When we was playing basketball, I was fucking them up.
Yeah, I mean, congratulations.
You was too.
I don't brag about it.
You don't have to. You was better than them though.
I'm just saying these women are phenomenal.
I'm not phenomenal. What?
Basketball players.
I saw a video the other day where this content creator was, I think he was in Texas, and he asked several homeless people if they would like to go to a WNBA game for him with him and make $300 for their trouble. 2 of them said no.
Let me tell you something.
It's pretty bad when you're homeless and you'd rather be homeless.
Let me tell you who loves the WNBA in this room.
There's a lot of real powerful drugs out here.
Now, listen,
that's the only way I can
explain. In the room right
Turn
now.
it down $300. Forget the basketball game. $300.
They should have took the $300.
That's drugs.
I would have took that. But I'm gonna say something. We are so
bought the drugs with that $300.
Right, but if you high in the moment, you ain't trying to move.
Two
I've seen a fiend lean.
Loyal loves the WNBA. He's constantly talking about going to the game. He's constantly talking about sitting on the floor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because he has fantastic taste.
And you love it. Like we be in a whole, I think it was the NBA Finals, Game 7 or some shit. Game 7 or game whatever, not Game 7, but whatever game it was. Me, Justin, and DJ, we're talking about the game. Justin's like, oh my goodness, such and such, some woman we never heard of. The dude like, Jacqueline Crosby just hit the 3. Well, who the fuck is Jacqueline Crosby? Oh, she plays for the Mystics. The fuck is the Mystics, my nigga?
And what Stat is describing to you all is A+ trolling right there.
I'm just saying,
I knew DJ and Stat were going to go crazy in the chat.
Like, what the fuck is it? I was mad as hell. Like, get out of this shit.
And look, it turned into a storyline on the show.
I'm telling you, I was upset.
You were, I know.
No, I was like, no. Take this man's phone. The NBA Finals are on, and you're talking about some young. And salute to those young ladies. I'm glad they get more money.
Olivia Miles is the most exciting player in basketball right now.
I mean, she looked like a little boy.
Well, they're all wearing. There's no difference between the men's uniform and the women's uniform.
I'm just talking about her face.
I mean,
she look like, you know what she looked like? A 12-year-old boy.
I feel like you watch the wrong thing when you watch women's basketball.
I'm just talking about what did she look like. She looked like an 11 or 12-year-old. They all look like 7th and 8th graders out there.
I mean, you're talking about like 20-year-old women. I'm not sure what your expectation is.
I'm telling you, they look like 12 and 11-year-old boys, a lot of them. And then every once in a while, you got one with a ponytail. Then he's like, oh, that's a girl.
Okay.
Just tell you what's going on. I'm not trying to diss.
No. I know you're not trying.
Very strong.
Yeah.
There's a lot of strength out there.
A lot of very strong 12-year-old boys. Is that what you're saying?
For sure. It's like going to your son's game.
Tell you, man, you guys are missing it.
No dunking.
That's the best thing about basketball.
No dunking. And that one thing about that.
Rarely dunking.
That one Olivia lady, I seen her. She actually plays team basketball. because a lot of women.
Oh my gosh.
She plays team ball.
And this right here is exactly why we have to have a women's sports reporter on the Sunday
They be
show.
ball hogging,
Because
dog.
they just be out here saying
Hey, nah,
things
bro. I'm
with
listening.
conviction
Nah,
as
dog.
if they have an inkling of what they're talking
Now check
about.
this out. I know y'all been to the gym and be that one girl. She just shooting all the damn time. Every time she get the ball, she throwing that shit up. Like, man, pass the ball, girl. Like, come out here for you to shoot the ball every time. That's how I be with them games. They be ball hogging like a mug out there, dog. You know that. They be hogging the ball, dog. You know that.
I mean, I guess I'll take it from the person who doesn't even watch the sport we're talking about. That's a good idea. But you want to do those? Are there any more super chats?
I don't know.
Any more super chats? We're probably good.
No more.
All right, cool. Where we at?
You don't want to.
Oh, we got the streamer diss tracks. We got to react to those.
Oh shit! Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah, we got Cuffem and AB, the Dean, and Kai Cenat.
That Cuffem dude is hilarious.
Let's listen to those. I haven't heard him yet. I want to get your reaction. I might do a video on him later. Let's see what Stat guys say about him. Do you guys have them downloaded? Okay.
Do we got the AB one?
You got AB also, right? Yeah. All three of them. Yeah. It's AB and D the Great.
Hey, listen. When I say get out of there,
It's gonna be quick. I hope.
get out of there. Don't be doing like Justin do on Thursdays. Motherfucker play the song and then miraculously got to go do something. Get out of there.
It's one of my favorite things. When we do, Lois, have you seen the review show?
I have, and I couldn't sit through the whole Future. That album was just so bad.
This dude Justin,
I know
he knows the song's terrible.
He'll take a break conveniently when there's a terrible song playing.
He knows it's terrible.
You're actually hurting the show, Justin.
Exactly.
We have to listen.
You're hurting.
How do we know the song?
It's a reaction, not a review. It's different.
You gotta listen to the
Bruh.
song to know the song.
You know how I listened to his album? I would literally, after the first two songs, I was like, oh, it's garbage. So I started skipping 30 seconds into each song, 50 seconds, a minute into each song, and just catching it real quick. And I was like,
that's how I do it. That's how I do it every time I listen to an album when it comes out.
Yeah, that's right.
If it don't catch me initially when it come on, I'm out of there. Now, if we're doing something for the show and I need to review it, like his album, I went back and listened to it because I was trying to get more
get
closer to it and hear what he was saying because he called it the real me. But just listening to your project, I'm not listening to no damn
22 tracks.
Are you kidding me?
It's so much.
Who listened to 3 minutes of some bad shit?
I don't know.
While they're figuring out, we had another super chat come in from Diamonds. Love the stat.
Hold on, real quick. We got too much.
What?
Oh, my bad. I didn't realize. I thought y'all were talking to each other.
Oh, we have all three? Hey,
oh, there you go.
Let's start with Kai. Let's start with Kai. Let's check him out.
My bad, Los.
Don't come
Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there, dog. That's fucking we talking about, man. Shit is trash. Shout out to Kai Cenat and his movement he's doing. That shit's garbage. He started doing the sturdy. I was like, nah, I'm cool.
He did his best.
That's horrible.
We got tomatoes in the chat.
I think he tried. Hey, we got some flames in here, though. Who's up here? Who thinks it's hot?
Nobody
Steven Smith.
No, Steven Smith need to get out of here.
Elemental
L thinks it's fire.
L's a lie.
L thinks it's fire.
L lying her ass off. She's trolling.
L's a way better rapper than what
L
we
is
heard.
trolling.
She gotta be trolling.
She's trolling like a motherfucker. That shit was garbage. Shout out to you, Kai Cenat, and everything you do. I love the fact that you want to read. You should have read them rhymes before you rapped them. You should have did. That nigga, he got reading up out of there. He definitely should have read them motherfuckers. That shit was then he started dancing. Well, whose convenience store was he at? Was that a Quick Trip?
It looked like a Quick Trip.
That was a Quick Trip for sure.
Yeah.
Doing the sturdy. How much you paid to using people's facility?
If he paid anything, he might just call him at the right time.
Garbage. That shit was terrible. Who's next, man?
All right, AB Dean the Great.
Oh, AB actually makes songs.
DDG. Who's Cub? Who the fuck is DDG? Who the fuck is DDG? Who's that? Who the fuck is DDG? Who the fuck is DDG? Who is that? Who the fuck is DDG? Who the fuck is DDG? Who is that? Who the fuck is DDG? Hold on, man, I'm something like a savage. baggage. The metal say on me, man, I'm something like a magnet. Couple of these shots will give you something to imagine. When I'm in the field, I'm out sliding like a lag. You can tell from the group name that y'all all cap. Walk like a big dog, but nigga, you a small cat. Baby, ho, you lost, I bet I can get them all back. You hit my hoe, I hit your hoe. Nigga, these is all facts. Nigga, I'm clowning. Every time I see you, man, you always frowning. I don't wanna be around. Next thing in the air, but the boys stay grinding. They ask where my money dirty, motherfucker, I found it. Who the fuck is DDG? Who the fuck is DDG?
It's
Hey,
not
yo.
bad. It's not bad.
Hey, listen, I enjoyed his. I enjoyed theirs because dude is funny.
Yeah.
He funny, man.
Yeah.
So that shit was actually funny.
Uh,
That shit was hilarious.
all right.
And another thing too, he getting sober. He's
I saw him on the treadmill.
Bruh, he motivated me.
Yeah.
I start back running because of him.
Okay. Nice.
Because there's no way he about to have his stomach get flat in 45 days.
Right.
And I didn't just, no way. He's
Right.
not about to beat me. So shout out to him for doing that. Maybe that's what's playing into me actually even hearing that and thinking that it's something that me listening to it for more than 10 seconds.
Right.
But I like that one better than Kai Cenat.
Me too. Definitely.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what we got. And Cuffem is the last one.
Bitch, I find this shit insane, Kai. We used to be bros and now you won't even say my name, Kai. I would've walked in that canvas, turned up, I'm bringing flames, Kai. You think I'm a brand risk. Plus all of your homies trying to say you can't invite me. Bitch, I know I'm blackballed. You won't pick up my calls. Ain't cut from you a menace. Bitch, I know I piss them off. You a gooner, why you only picking only fan hoes? You ain't trying to fill your stream, you just trying to fill your draws. Bitch, I know I'm blackballed. Like, bitch, I ain't ducking shit. They say I'm a brand risk, cause I ain't been riding dick. Turn when I get on the mic, but I ain't no funny shit. It ain't funny making 5 bitches, BAU and 6. DDG and funny Mike don't even know the way I
All right,
feel.
we out of there.
I think he's a brand risk because he hangs with Aiden Ross. I think that's probably what he means. Because Kai and Aiden have, had their little situation before. Kai's talked about how he hates Aiden's chat. This is like Aiden's favorite black friend.
It's tough, man. I don't know the details of that thing. I do know they should have some of the great moderators that we have here at the Third Verse. They should have those moderators be a part of their chats, some of them, because some of the things that go on in Neon and Aiden's chat are very disrespectful to a lot of different races. But Cuffem, I think dude's funny. Salute to all the streamers and what they're doing. But they say basketball players want to be rappers, rappers want to be ball players, streamers want to be rappers. I think a lot of the streamers wanted to rap, and then streaming came along, and that's where they weren't good, they weren't talented enough to make it in rap, but they were very entertaining and very captivating as people, and that's what you're seeing. And I think that has actually hurt the music industry because those people would be put in the game, and then people like me and other people would write for them, and they would be big stars. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's like the same thing with podcasts, though. So many podcasters used to be rappers.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
Because we're compelling people. I'm a compelling person, compelling enough to, get in this business.
For sure.
And so it makes sense. You sitting down and talking and seeing people talk. Cameron Mace, Joe Budden. I mean, these was extraordinary guys.
Fat Joe, Jada.
I mean, it's a lot of ex-rappers that are podcasting.
Right.
I mean,
Uncle Murda.
Uncle Murda. Tony Ayo.
Tony Ayo.
A lot of Fabulous, Dave East,
Memphis
Jim
Bleak.
Jones, Memphis Bleak, Mano.
Right.
It's all
$1 million worth of game.
No, Killer Mike got a podcast.
Killer Mike.
T.I. got a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of guys now that's doing their thing. Huh?
Right.
2 Chainz, he got a podcast? Oh, it's a lot. Come on. Very interesting people with a lot of stories. The difference between them, though, is some shit that we'll talk about it, but it's some shit that a lot of the conversations that they're gonna have, they're still trying to maintain a semblance of being able to rap and be in these rooms and still trying to maintain relationships. I don't give a fuck. So
yeah, you actively work not to be where the cool shit is happening.
And I'm actively gonna talk about the shit that's going on.
Right.
My truth.
Right. We're gonna have a good time at the LA Jay-Z show, though.
I'm not going to that.
We're gonna be good.
I'm not fucking with
It's gonna be amazing.
Hey, real quick though, I'm curious. Y'all got to rank those. First, second,
Oh yeah,
third.
we gotta rank them.
You got to rank them. Yeah.
AB and Dean, I think that's number one.
That's number one for me.
I'm going Kai number 2.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'll take Kai's joint over Cuffem's joint.
You don't. It's personal with Cuffem.
I think that I
Yeah.
don't believe the raps. I don't believe his rhymes. He said, "You think I'm a brand risk?" Well, he is a brand risk. You're best friends with. Like Kai literally said, he doesn't rock with that chat. Like so.
I'm only going off of.
But he's making it sound like a question. Like
I'm only going off of what it sounds like. What they do, how they do their thing.
I'm a lyrics guy. I tell everybody it extends to streamer diss tracks, streamer rap beef.
AB shit by far is the funniest one.
That's funny.
That's very hilarious. I was laughing the whole way through. Who the fuck is DDG? Fuck That's funny.
Right.
I don't care where you at.
Right.
And cuz is another thing that in Atlanta, we be saying, hey cuz, like that's how we talk. Like you come to LA, that's just not how you.
Yeah, you can't say it freely.
You can't. That's a whole gang introduction.
Right.
And young blood, that's another thing that OGs just say, young blood. That's another thing you can't say out in LA.
Right.
That's the whole thing. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go my ranking. I'm gonna go AB. I'm gonna go Cuffem, and I'm gonna go Kai Cenat.
Yeah.
I think Kai Cenat actually sounds horrible as a rapper. His voice sounds terrible as a rapper. I enjoy him as a streamer. I think he's fantastic. I mean, he's up there. It's him and Speed. You can argue who 1A. Maybe I will go Speed 1A only because it's worldwide. This dude shutting down whole countries and shit. But Kai's like right there.
Right.
And it's phenomenal. I love his movement, but him rapping is absolutely garbage.
Yeah.
Garbage.
Make sure you check out Culture United this week. Tomorrow, 5 p.m. PST every week. Great show.
Are we done?
We have a few more super chats.
We got some more super chats, but
Okay.
I'm just giving them an update.
Okay, cool. I'm like, damn, we just flew by today.
Yeah.
We didn't even get to talk about the shit.
What?
38 Special and Jadakiss.
Oh, we can still talk.
I'm asking you.
I mean, I don't have that clip pulled, but I know you sent it to Aaron, right?
I sent it to Aaron.
Oh yeah, let's do that too then. All right, let's go.
Send him that. Play that clip. We'll give y'all. Huh? So do the super chats first. Okay, yeah.
All right.
Super chats first.
All right. Let's see where we at here. Okay. David 6104 after talking to the chat. I'm sorry, we already did that one. My bad. Diamonds, love the stat. You have grown on me. Always loved the Mr. Hunt. Great job to all contributors to the show.
Thank
you so much. We appreciate y'all, man. That so much, like very much. We appreciate y'all, and we do this show not just for us, but for y'all too. And we really trying to build something here. We're gonna do something special. Like I promise y'all, it's gonna be something special. Everybody that's sitting in here, it ain't gonna be like where y'all don't get recognized and our audience grows. We're taking account to everybody that comes and supports us in these early stages. We're gonna do something very special for all of you guys. You all will be invited to it. You know, we're just trying to figure out when, at what point we're gonna do that, but we're definitely doing that for sure.
All right. K-Way for real. Man, this guy's K-Way. Who is K-Way? This man,
K-Way.
This man is living some lives. He says, shout out to the WNBA. I ran a few times with the fever on their practice squad. Watch track and field if you want some action.
So
K-Way.
So K-Way is a defender of the WNBA. They call it the W.
The appreciator of the W.
The W. What a I mean, you know what? I ain't gonna keep my mouth closed. You know how y'all know how I feel.
Yeah.
Y'all know how I feel.
Right.
That's not good basketball.
From David 6104, after listening to those tracks, they said, I might need to readjust the big three list now.
Man, for sure.
K-Way for real said, goddamn, the bar lower than a pregnant ant's ovaries.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's low.
Just low.
And Mississippi Brown girl with a community message. Black men, please go get your preventative checkups.
Oh, that's dope.
True.
Twice a year for me.
Yeah, definitely.
I get my shit done. Shout out to everybody doing it. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, for a very long time, I wasn't doing that. But I get my shit done. It's this white dude, he come out to the crib and he fly in from Florida.
Yeah.
That's what made me start. I was gonna get this insurance policy. I was about to be scammed.
Okay.
That's how I started getting all my checkups again, because the guy, he flew in from Florida, and shout out to everybody go get your shit checked up. You don't know what's going on. All we got is ourselves. Health is wealth. All this material stuff and cars and mansions and all that shit don't mean nothing if you're not checking to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Big facts.
Yeah.
That's all the super chats for now.
That's it? Okay. You want to do this?
We can talk about it real quick because it's going to
break it down for people.
Okay, so 38 Special is a artist. I think he's out
From
of
Buffalo.
Is he from Buffalo?
I think he's from Buffalo. I know it's upstate New York.
Upstate New York. Let's just say that. And he's been independent. So he's not Griselda. He's got his own Trust Gang is his thing. He's been around a very, independently putting his albums out. He's also a producer, what people don't know. He makes really dope ass beats too. So he got on a song with Jadakiss a while ago. And people from Jadakiss's camp was saying that he killed Jadakiss on the song. And Jadakiss said why you do me like that on the song? It was something that some artists, we will say that amongst rappers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So going forward, he did an interview and he was saying, fast forward today, he was like, yo, this dude been ducking me for years because he won't get on the song with me because I smoked him on the last joint. Right? That kind of caught fire. Jadakiss is one of our, great he's a barsman.
Right.
And so people start talking about that. And it came across Jadakiss' desk. And so there's a song called Aroma that came out with Fat Joe. They got Stove God Cooks on the hood.
Right.
And Jadakiss is rapping. And some of the lines he said, or feel like they're directed at 38 Special, which prompted Jim Jones and the guys from his podcast to start speaking about 38 Special. And, Jim Jones was trying to crack jokes like, hey, if you look like you ain't got a wife beater under your shirt, I don't even want to talk to you. You shouldn't be trying to go at 38 Special. And it has prompted 38 Special to respond. And he's actually bringing up some really key things. Because he said in one of them, because I don't know if it's in the clip that I sent Aaron, but he said that I'm doing what the white boys do, which I'm paying you niggas to sing and dance. He said, I came into the game like that. And so he's like, I paid you niggas. I'm playing their game. And that's a powerful, that's powerful coming out of his mouth to say that. And he's like, I don't have to shuck and jive like y'all do. I don't play the industry games like y'all do, which is true. Because and I came into the game trying to get on. He came into the game putting his shit out, I guess, so, independently. There's no such thing as independent, but as independent as you can be in music. He didn't rely on marketing from major corporations to go get a record deal. You know what I'm saying? To my understanding, the Locks, even Fat Joe, these guys got record deals. I got a record deal. I didn't just people just didn't know me from my underground shit, and I stayed underground. Special has never done a major deal. He's just built up a catalog over the years that's paying him monthly that, to where he can take care of himself, and he's made millions of dollars from it. So his perspective, his viewpoint, he got a different grind than Jadakiss and these people. And his point was, he's like, y'all 50 years old, 60 years old up here talking about the aroma of drugs. He said that y'all made a song about aroma and what the drugs sell like. He's like, I actually did sell drugs. And most of y'all didn't, but I actually did it. But I ain't at this age talking about the aroma of drugs. He said, y'all need to be talking about the aroma of peptides and prescription drugs that y'all taking right now, which is true. I've said that. I don't want to hear somebody in my age bracket talking about the drugs they selling. I don't want to hear that. I don't like to hear that shit. When you was in the mix or you was coming up out of that shit and you talking about that, that's fine. But today, how long is these people so far removed from any of that type of activity? As they should be. So I think once you get to a certain level, I agree with that. Creativity should come in to where you can change it. Now, I don't know how far removed 38 Special is. I do not like age shaming either, because 38, you're going to get to these dudes' age, and hopefully you'll be able to, I guess, do something different. But you shouldn't shame them at the same time. So on both sides of this, I see two sides of it. But just like everything, when people start making comments and talking, it just shows you the sensitivity of rappers.
Yeah, I think it all depends on how you do it. Because on paper, clips, let God sort them out. On paper, sounds like a terrible idea. Here are two 50-year-old rappers selling cocaine. Like on paper, that sounds awful. But with the project they actually put out, a lot of it is reflective and remorseful about what it is. A lot of that project is also things like talking about, trying to have I'm like, what do they call it when you have a baby with someone else carries the baby?
Surrogate.
Yeah, it's like having a surrogate, going through that. Half of it is like how you found Christ through this. Like half of it is like, what happened before, why I got out the game in the first place, because, all of my homies were snitching and everybody was getting picked up by the feds. Like a lot of it was it was all, for the most part, just mature reflection on how they were able to survive. And so I'm not sure what. We'll take Stove God Cooks, for example, because I think he's in this bracket of conversation. I have no idea what his next project is going to sound like. But I think that it depends on how these guys do it, to me, more so than the fact that they're doing it, right? So if the aroma begins and ends with them cooking on the pot, cooking that work up, if that song begins and ends there, yeah, it's problematic. You know what I mean? Otherwise, it could just be a convenient talking point for 38 Special, because he is already taking the white man's route, I guess how you described it, right? He's modeling the white man by paying these niggas to sing and dance, right? Part of the story here is he was saying that he ate up Jadakiss, right?
Yes. Jadakiss
makes a new song.
Yes.
And then 38 Special still keeps talking. He hasn't made no song yet.
Yeah, he should make a song.
He should make a song now. That part needs to be included in this conversation.
Yeah.
Because all of this I love. And the fact that it's newsworthy, I love. And the fact that, particularly with Spesh and Stove God and Jadakiss, all of them are still monsters to me lyrically. And they're still making really compelling music at the same time, right? And at the same time, all these guys are old. And I'm someone who is always a proponent of the fact that regardless of if hip hop or the rap industry itself is a young man's game, hip hop itself is always going to be us because we are hip hop.
Yep. And
we are finding conversations that are important, that are valuable, that should be louder, that can push us forward, push this culture forward. Even now with 50-year-old guys, like he's sitting here saying, dog, y'all are still out here talking about aroma like that, raising the question. We're talking about Future being out here making an album for young man music. Should he even be in a position where you can legitimately have a one-to-one comparison between YoungBoy and Future's catalog? Like, should that be a thing? Like a one-to-one comparison, not necessarily on whether or not who's good or bad, who sold the most records or not, but the things that they're talking about, very close. You know what I'm saying? So like, all this is part of maturation. All of this is part of this broader conversation on whether or not hip hop has done more harm than good. And I look at situations like this as flashes of like, even if we're not, or even if it's not at a tipping point yet, you are still getting insight. You are still getting consciousness. Even if it's separate from the music, you're getting it in these podcasts, you're getting in this virality, you're getting on these Instagram lives, you're getting these interviews. To me, that still helps push the conversation and the prime directive.
Hey, I feel you. I'm right there with you. I love that. I love it all. Let's get some rapping going. Let's get you guys. I'm not here to question who did what or how they did it. I'm glad none of you guys are doing any of that anymore.
Yeah.
And you all are just rapping about it. And let's keep it in the friendly confines of competition. And y'all can make some good music. We got a super chat. What's that, Los?
Let's see. Oh yeah, yes sir. Jermaine Johnson, Kai was dope except for the bars, beat, and flow.
Except for him just even getting on the track. Yeah, it was a dope song. You take away the lyrics, his flow, his voice, the beat. Man, yeah, it was good, man. That's
Examine it. It says, Stat, do you still write or record?
No, I don't. But I definitely write. I definitely write for sure. When I have different producers that I follow on IG that I'm cool with, and I hear a beat and I have them send me the beat, and I just write just for the sport of it, just because I can.
Oh, I forgot. I found the video of us recording the theme song.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I sent it to the group chat. You guys want to see it?
No, I don't want to see it.
You don't want to see it?
No, it was good.
Should we do? I'll do it on Thursday show.
I don't think you should show it to them at all.
We'll do it on Thursday show. Tune in to Thursday show. You can see Stat Quo in the studio. The last time he was in the studio recording music.
Definitely.
And it was for the soundtrack to this show.
Yeah, I was definitely sitting there.
I was excited.
Candid camera over there.
I'm in the room with Grammy winners making a theme song for our new show.
Terrible.
Music icons.
Can we get to the next super chat?
What's the opposite of tomato, Justin?
Trophies.
Trophies.
That's all it was.
Tomatoes.
Trophies in the chat.
Trophies.
Tomato.
Trophies for everybody. Just drop trophies all over the place.
Tomatoes.
We'll talk about it Thursday.
we're
I'll show it on
viewers.
Thursday show.
We're losing viewers.
Actually, we gained 5.
We gained 5
We
videos.
gained 5.
We're losing people talking about these shenanigans.
Let's see. Can't wait for real. Said yes. Please go get checked. Colonoscopy and prostate checks are not done by doing a blood test. Also, go to the dentist twice a year and brush your tongue. Some of y'all breasts smell like a possum nest.
That's a fact.
Yeah, big fact.
Hey yo,
Cumin.
I seen this dude. He was saying like, this white guy was like, he said, so you mean to tell me you got FaceTime? You can FaceTime somebody clear across the country. He said, you got artificial intelligence being created, robots, fake hands and all this, but y'all still got to stick a tube up my ass to tell me if something wrong. We need technology to go. We need technology to get to that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we need growth in some of the medical fields. Some shit I think they just keep around just because they want to make it terrible. Because the colonoscopy, like niggas is fasting just so you can go get finger banged by your physician.
Do you stay awake or did they put you to sleep?
No, you awake.
I went to sleep, but you have the option. Like, people have the option on that.
But then what if you don't wake up? But then if you sleep, they're just over there doing all kind of shit to you. You might be on a sex tape. You don't even know it.
I mean, I woke up fine. The worst part, that's true, right there.
You don't even know what happened. They got a whole tape of Justin. No, you don't even know what happened. I'm feeling a little sore. I don't know what's going on back there. They caught you slipping. Justin.
I hate everything about this stuff. Because I really
Get out of there. Get out of there.
I can't verify one way or the other. I remember who was there when I went to sleep, and I remember who wasn't when I woke up.
They got my boy and caught him slipping. They was over there playing good times while they was working on your shit.
It's the day before they get you. We gotta drink all that stuff.
You gotta fast.
Yeah, you gotta
eat,
fast. You gotta drink.
And then you go in there and motherfucker just eat you.
Yeah.
Oh, nah, bro. Justin, that being knocked out, you gotta think about that. That's crazy. You just gone.
So you stayed awake for yours?
Man, I ain't got one.
Oh, you haven't got a colonoscopy?
I'm not going.
You're not gonna get a
I'm gonna
colonoscopy.
get one. But I'm gonna get the technology one. You could do it with your blood.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
I'm doing that. I'm not getting finger banged, Justin.
I'm
not doing it.
I never described it that way.
I'm just letting you know what's going on.
I mean, I don't know if it was fingers.
Whatever it is.
That's a prostate exam. Prostate is fingers. Yeah. Colonoscopy is the medical devices.
Right.
Don't they go? So the device go up in you.
It's a device bag.
Yeah.
So the prostate
it's a camera. It's a
so
camera
hold
basically.
up. So to test my prostate, I gotta get fingered.
You gotta get fingered.
What the fuck is that? It ain't no other way.
We think you do a blood test too.
Yeah, go through the blood, man. Do all that shit. The dude come. He ain't never did none of that. Get the blood, suck it out, man. Test, man. Run that thing through run it through the garden, baby.
Yo, your face or your tone sounds under pressure right now.
I don't want to do it. Hey, dog, listen. Real shit. Let me tell you some shit. let me tell you something. Let me get personal for a second.
Okay, you got it.
I don't know what year this was, man. I went and got a colonic because some artists that I respect, I'm talking about legends. I was talking about, having your colon cleanse and all that. Memorial Drive, the dude went over there, you know what I'm saying? it was one of the. I felt, first of all, you sitting there, the tube go up. You know, it's like this. It's very thin. Go up in there, you already uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? It's just not comfortable. It hurts. Then this guy just starts shooting water up in you, dog, like filling you up like a balloon. And right when you feel like you about to pop, then it stops. Then he's mashing down on your stomach. It's coming out. Boom. Okay. You seeing it. He's showing you all the parasites and the stuff coming out. That's cool. Justin, let me tell you something, dog. So afterwards, you go to the bathroom, use the bathroom, you think you good. Everything's straight. So I had never done that, so I didn't know what to expect. Let me tell you something, bro. I left the place too soon. Okay. There's a Burger King at the end of Memorial Drive in Atlanta, Georgia. I went in that Burger King, Justin. Listen to me, dog. Talking about public bathrooms. Let me tell you something, dog. I've never in my life took a shit on the whole toilet itself. I couldn't even sit down. I'm talking about the handle, the seat. I'm standing up, dog. I'm just standing there leaking. I'm like, I'm making noise. I'm like, this is all coming out. Dog, people are coming in the bathroom. They hear me screaming. Dude came in. He's like, oh my God. Get help. Get help. Someone's dying in the stall. Justin, I'm in there just, I'm going crazy in there. And it's just all over the floor. It's on my leg, dog. It's crazy. Because all the water coming out. I left the spot too soon, dog. They called the police, bro. The police came to the spot. Dog, I almost got arrested. I had to show them my receipt where I just came from the colonic place. The police dude was laughing at me and shit. Dog, it was so embarrassing, bro. That's probably why I don't like Burger King.
Drop the dookie emojis in the chat in honor of Stat almost getting arrested.
I almost got arrested. Memorial Drive Burger King at the end, right before you get on 285. They called the police, man. Real report. That shit actually happened to me. So I've been traumatized by public bathrooms, to say the least. Man, that was fucking crazy. But anyway.
Oh my gosh. Oh God.
That shit was wild.
Drop them dookie emojis for Stat.
That shit was so crazy.
Get them dookies up.
Justin, standing up. I couldn't even, and I'm
so
screaming.
Crazy. You almost got arrested.
I was like, the dude come in, oh my God, he's dying, call the police. Police came in there, everything. I'm so embarrassed. Anyway, yeah. Oh, one more super chat.
Okay, wait, for real. I got mine last Wednesday on my birthday. I had to basically force my doctor though, because I'm only 38.
That sound like something different.
Yeah.
He had to force it.
Well, yeah, I mean, they tell you not to go into your.
Wait a minute. That sound like a date. I don't want to do this. You got it. No, you took advantage of the doctor. You going in there.
That's funny.
Oh man, that's hilarious. Is that it?
No, we got one more from K-Way. He said, damn, Stat was busting it wide open.
Damn sure was. That shit was so crazy.
God.
That was so crazy. Oh, no, it was disgusting.
That's insane.
Shit was going all over the floor. Them police came in there. They were like, what in the fuck is going on? I was like, listen, I know it looked crazy. I just got a colonic down the street. Like, I'm telling you, I'm a regular person. I am not like some weirdo. That's my BMW truck out there. I had a BMW X5. I was like, I am not some. I left the colonic place too soon. It was a black dude. He was laughing his ass off. He's like, man, you look like you made quite a mess. I was like, I'm sorry. I told the people at Burger, I said, I'll mop it up. The lady's like, no, don't worry about it. I was just like, I was so embarrassed. And then when I walked out the bathroom, the people in the thing when they was eating, everybody was just looking at me as if I just like killed somebody. It was all eyes on me.
You killed their appetite.
It was crazy because dog, I was screaming. That shit was nuts. Though.
That's crazy.
So
Doomer 253 says Shat Quo. He got that shit popping.
Shaq Quo got that shit popping. Shaq
Got that
Quo
shit pooping.
got that shit popping. Shaq Quo, he got that shit popping.
Got that shit pooping. Excuse me.
Oh
That shit
god,
actually
he got
happened.
that
That's the
shit.
first, that was my first experience getting a colonic.
Oh my god.
That shit was crazy. So the moral of the story is if you go get a colonic,
Quovio.
Shaq Quovio is
Oh
terrible.
my, Shaq Quovio is insane.
If you go get a colonic, do not leave. Stay there long to make sure you empty. Cause I'm telling you, it ain't. You can't hold it. There ain't no holding that.
Right.
I'm talking about stand up status. Ain't no bending down. It was crazy.
You have on white shoes?
I don't know. Listen, it was nasty,
You shot over your shoes?
bro. Bro, that shit went everywhere. Do you understand? Let me tell you something. I didn't even talk about the ride home.
Did you get a burger? Did you get a chicken sandwich while you were there?
I didn't get dog. Listen, I couldn't eat anything because it was so disgusting. Because it's like it's kind of when you get to that, it's yellow.
Yeah.
It's like water.
Yeah.
Damn near water coming out of that.
Yeah.
It's not solid.
Right.
So y'all don't think you going in there. No, they fill you with water, so it's cleaning everything out.
Right.
So you literally, it got to a point where the shit was like yellow,
Yeah.
wasn't even brown, and my shit was covered. And I was so happy that I was not going home to someone at the time. That's the perfect time to be single. But
Right.
I definitely had to get my car.
Whatever you wanna know, whoever you wanna see, the place you all need to be, the place you can't leave, the seed that plants seeds, the place you allowed to talk free. Whatever you wanna know, whoever you wanna see, the place you all need to be, the place you can't leave, the seed that plants seeds, the place you allowed to talk free.